see me banner to a panel. Yeah, no musa pam ye. Anani Panama president. Yeah, no musa pam ye no. I let them make us say. Samani wa bonega. Ile juma biya. Sika biya ni mi. My family wants to say me the back now. Me back now be besiga. Me baby do crano. Almost me mommy welcome. Oh mama me baby semenda. My sapiresa. I'm me bomb kiosk. Me see me yen kakra. Oh mata me greta. Oh my baby say no. Almost see yanko. I fan ebeko. Gana for I fan ebeko. Yeah, China, yeah, India, yeah, American, yeah, US, yeah, Togo, yeah, Ghana, I don't know about me, yeah. Ghana pay for it in a Mopambi, yeah. And no, I'm just, you know, and no, none they have me,
yeah,
Abatuta metura, mubeda daye. Abatuta metura, mubeda daye. Se tu abanivia, mubeji yeso. Enu na miti asieno. Gana fo enu na ne amipa.
Piao, mami mamu akwaba. Sene mahu se yatena se de freedom fighters atoa mo mu fie mu den a yehia se yamo nim se bibi na aba mpofiri mu na ye ba na aba bedi nkomo ohwe mmaya so ne yomo mi benkum ne nifa ya we de ho talking point omna omatena se no na ya ba ne ye wo hanom se freedom fighters yen kasa ya ebe kasa no freedom fighters gina ho ma Ghana ye be kasa as Ghanaians but not party followers yen kasa to say tribalist and as a woman party edidi omuti ye kasa as a rational human being why Ghana ni odone man ni asia kasa so say freedom fighters omo do omo man omo papa ama afoforo so enti se hu anuan ma wo ha no ma eno enti ne wo ha se wani gi freedom fighters dwumadi hu a ene mo a me hu mo ha no anya hwe de minim se me wo Margaret Owusu Patents Parker Kwabena Marie Otubo Vlogs Tracy Mensa Yankee Ebenezer Augustina Atar Thanksgiving Born Kofi Vinyo or has a Kofi Vinyo or Juliana Abe Medase mo akwaba me cheche mu nyina pa abet entry how you doing ahene pa nkasa enso or has a yedamase papa na afi nana Swansea yedamase mesre mo share video no na ntentem na no yanko naija yankodi ma mesre ma mefa we ma o say mo am US ni titru obepamata ya my sister we mpamoma o say enha wo ma yem enkopamade e wo Ghana emrewo na mom ono no butu US New York Bronx hono hye na mo am Canada nyina wosom nti sa wo de opese opamata a esan se oye genuine na osan nim adwumenti no opam emma mema nkwala ne mpenfo no nipa baako opam all round nti kona ko hunu na eja ntentem na no onso mu na omoa ye brother die mpacho ose obema obi anyansi wo ne fie da bia ne oka ne se ohene onkofo na efre no ya no mo fre o mo se agi o mo nsem kura obi table na ose mpacho ne mpemienu ko tuba akoma mame na tuba akoma mame so mi fie e kire se obi a betimi anyansi nti kan frɛ no ofre na o de adanse e bebre me ni etwato no ma nkuto ntimi wo mesra mo ma nkuto ntimi mo esa yare bibre me se okọ adwuma ba na osra nkuto a ade enchi no waye form e na etoso bi awo bre se osra nkuto e ma ho ye hye obi nima ena make achro nkuto ehiti ni peduane nti no wonse awo adi obi ano ebi ne o me na okasa nkuto na me se sister edi egu ade ma ode fa na no nti ene mo nye fast monko na ode sen e do aboate mo akọ aba
yeah, dear.
They also on here.
Oh, you need David. Ejiremu, Yekitemu.
Mashallah. We ya bonito ya ntwen kura mbacho hwe video ma me wa misrem.
Oja no tiododo na edigu gata no eso. They say it is said that the world is suffering. not because of bad people, but because of good people who are very silent about evil. So this is during, that was before. Now we know after no yewe ekra no ensio na nko say the engineer after constructing the gutter no oja no tiodo na edigu gutter no eso ne say nti ama a block e o baby a wo hwe si ya no yentumi nso enwura ase ma no nye because gutter no ednam kwan na se ana no tie no a block ya ma honom nyina esi nti mu a mote Milton Hotel ewo mile 7 there mokafra. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah happens to be alive today. He'll be one of the saddest human beings alive. I know there any bush inside. Before you assume that the Bastard boys now enter some bushes and they are taking video. No, this is Tema. And aside from the fact say this be Tema.
Medafo, mamini kan ko asi do aboaten ho. Se wo hu Bastard boys here wadaromode na ye ba otim o de kan bibi kakra kire me yanko.
Yo, etie for da mo asese mo ha se ye ba mo bebo ye chidon na mo di message ni ko. Ohini mi ye post bi se senka Ghana fo be agree a enka ye fa Ghana leadership enche ba stop for insa because these men and women are doing tremendous work. Just say two major problems are e wo Ghana ye ntimi solve ye ye wo road ministry, ye wo sanitation ministry. Now these two ministries, see, almost mean solve a problem. Ye what these young men and women are solving the problem. These young men and women have been solving this problem. Now, ayana mi bisa say ye signing contract. Emma road contractors, omukoye road, omukoye gutters na diana. Who approves it? Because me feel says a woman obi ska or assigning obi ejuma say onye na woman ska. You have to go and make sure say the work is done and approve it and pay the money. But say these things are happening. We've seen say the contractors are number one. One time big Ghana area yeti. So you will fire a video about it. Gata omucha gata. Omucha gata no from one end to the other no. Ena gata ba kunsu da ho na se connect no. Omo si that connection say ensio no be rise akọ the other end. Ena ye bisa say even if it will go to the other end, there's a gata right there. Why have you blocked that connection? Ohini mini okay. Sa gata na edda medan ba kumbi anu say insioni temua is not going. But these people have been assigned that tax and have been paid and nobody goes back to check on the job that has been done. Ohini, I mean fancy ha no been so to us na
All right, do you want talking point, Bremen?
Ohini David. Medase wakwenye ina michietifo nyina mo amaba no mudo yenti na mo aba no ye betena sese ya ye besua ade ye kirekire ye ho ye pese obia enlightened to what is going on in the world. Sese anu de bia meka me se ye ne ye buban no ya be tena enyansafo krom ye ne enyansafo obo enti yesua nyansa yesua niama bi ehuhia ewe ye krom ho nti ye betena sese ya ne ye pese ye nyina ye nti ye pa mo cho mo hye na mo bo love ne so na enkoto obia ohene ubisa ya Bastard boys wo anytime I make sure mo video no I get chills. Emma made me appreciate say yensemo no akwa my youth no say see no omotu anamo omo hu say our country is our responsibility. Na dia bakwa meni agi wo mo hu say omo sha ase no they just go and clean. Now they are educating the country, like the citizens. Omo educate omo asa ako fa de me de wo mkwa omo ako fa the article concerning sanitation. Yeti hono me say minimum da po say ye was sanitary part of the constitution, no, there is a clause in there for sanitation. Oma kwako fasten eta idea statement, you know, and oma printing, and oma they call around, and oma posty. These are people
They need
of mine. These are people on my dream hodom because he was sanitation minister. And I mean, who say even in our schools, they don't talk about these things. But and then because of Bastard Boys, me who say sana, there is something in the constitution concerning sanitation and the punishment environment to say was say fine. And so who are those putting these things together, and who are those who are supposed to implement it? Who are those who are supposed to educate the citizens? So something is lacking. But thank God, said these gentlemen, Bastard Boys, they have taken it upon themselves, and they are doing massively. Like just the way they are educating the people. First, but they see they are holding everybody responsible, and that is what Ghana needs. And so kudos to them.
Hey, Chamano.
Yes. Good evening.
Yajo super. Hey, Chamano, Chenka.
Ebacho metimon kapa, motimenka.
Aye, any bacho. Yeah, kakra be kanfa hono so adarma why.
Yeah, friend is saying, I said my short of words actually, but I'm not surprised to some extent also at the same time because idea unse obsena na yes stay can or say ya ba enkofo because you how we take sanitation very serious. Ye kro no say ye be ye na ye pese ye hu say ye a ye be share your environment first of all because who did now the two garden who did now the two for who did sa nyema we ade a ye say ade a ye ntera to ntena classroom enkyerɛw what I say na say only a serious country a your first position dey bia make say who the bible di bible di o Bible and religious books no nyama na ewo mu no omo kan code one say I say cleanliness is next to godliness efi etre obia state of mind ye as Ghanaians na yete ho no senia ye ko na ye fi no etre senia inside yete that is how inside yete ye different from the environment it's over chemwa say two near Bible for krom kra say the Ghana for 10 etna baby after normal 6 months over connect e start say ye fi bi bisa hu say adentia me de bia me ka say obi otimi tina fi mu ye comfortable no more of spiritual and I say cleaning hu and physical na wa ba abeye enti no senior ye kro ni tie na ye mpenifo ne mfa sanitation serious no I don't understand it because sanitation ankasa a backbone even no bitima generate a lot of income for the country. I say no ya dream now ye gold no so gold ni ye ultimate if anything is not gold ye dream by enti ase say they bia me kan e nipa and the value to natural resource so nipa so your resource the highest form of resource no nipa adwene that no is the highest form of resource. Seven stream yard Facebook you see obi na obi na etimama ya connected to a number of people worldwide that way we gold and the fact say human resource no they be your environment be might have a negative impact on us and your gold no you be to go next from you be say asase no you be akoma broni na de obekọ ni chrome e de value akwa so asan dia draw back and very sad na you say new government you be take send your Bastard Boys I take mo ebia you be find say ebia na omo tinted glasses ni mu amuhu and one thing so say the actual majority of people omo have been who says most of them omo free sikem omo free efia na ebi wo mu nti yemfa ne say ebia senior na efi na do kronkrofo no man shede ehu omo an shede experience but with the help of social media bus stop boys and freedom fighters nti ebia say the omo hu senior tie nti ye say this time moving forward no ombe taking as agent as a tie and I say ombe din ahwe ama yakoso asay we fini mana.
Okay, ade a ye me nwa kakra me ene ya me hu video a me fan say me ankasa my witness it from another country, okay? Could you believe say trash cans sisi abontene no? Onipa dasani I employ in crowd say wo adwuma obeye no obehoro that's been sisi abontene. Na ohwe de ekoto muragum na enkofo de car nam well equipped e wash ade no edi nsuo pressure wash bi to ho neat no honest neat ye honest oba na obetu muragua umehu se that's been no ho aye time and they are being paid. Yanko Ghana mpacho menya sa video efiri mu ya ekrum me fepa nti wi ade be cancel
Some shira na money period for breadwuma fa bi nka me nisika me de betena sa apartment we mu na nyame aye madum na wa ma obi e de me abetena apartment we mu a misika sen a metimi afford baby say na nyame aye madum hwe kitchen na me hwe kitchen ha a conditions is 247 check environment no me wo kroman kasa me wo top hwe form hwe krom na mo si menya den me ntimi nya ungrateful sao nyankopon aye bia nkasa do enya me ame de ananso unim nipa dodo o mbe ties kan so no ma betwa pictures wa ha o ma be program wa ha unim amount o mutua na me wo access metimi wura anytime ne nam ha no mo a me one person akra anima munja me wante munja me na me nchira me hu bi na me so me ye person me gina he ye tuka ma ya kokuruma J wagon DR7 V10 obroni na be drive me na me ti echire da obroni drive no driver na me te front am attacking me seat belt and then I'm posting in a be and me one person Momo ye den na mo survive. Me nisika me de betena sa apartment we mu.
Me pa cho enye lady na ogina ho na wo cheche no no bet se ha ye Ghana madaro ma me se mu video ya sha se he mpa cho ha o de ma me fa ha no keke.
Your friend Villaggio
mpa cho se won kra me bo a.
Me pa cho ane.
Enti ye hwe environment no abaya no kire Ghana environment see ye ka kire say ha ye Ghana to be honest o anhwe ya woni mun kran abeka say enye Ghana me efom ho no aye na me say oh wow na che say nipa da sani wo nyansa ono no obetumi dia ye baby kama say ya me nyina atena ba cho your take on it yam free or the same the hot talking point we are not call do about one number units
or he did David the question is why the seas are building oh yama bebre wo honoma I can bet say bia enye Ghana ni say Ghana ni a group of people are Ghana ni ka the reason being say or ye cry individuals say ye kone ye kase ye kosi dan a ya dwi nyina ye say oh Ghana for there oh omo nye we ni aye bibi basa ni e dia rent me
school ba ni sikra obekom no na Lebanon fo ni gu ana India ne China fo na agi saa area ho mo nkwa ne te wo
yes
na be akra mo no nti uko wa ye mostly no foreigners na te ho no I know they very
yes because
meba not say baby ayen yete no oba ho no ma me go he meba mesre mo amadaro
yes hell heaven and hell
na yen yete
Go subject.
yenie
The legend. Eh.
Or in the Odimo, Abra na Bastard Boys here video way. Who got a nipple, but a store says Sansu say, and a store so name and a gata say that. Nature say, Nipa no muti home gata ida or menimo, and so they don't care. They don't care. Nyama biya nye juma ewo honum. I say a fino aye part of us because apparently ni yankyerɛ yɛn ahomdie kra wɔ schools no. Oba enyansafo kroma omo nyi no na ye kyerɛ all these things. Ubon classrooms nyina trash cans sisi hɔ. Ye wie ayi omo day na ye be man kwala na kasa aprapra ho ayi niama. Until they get to know say we don't live in filth. And na make us say nye Bastard Boys na ko twin sa your friend say statements now about sanitation now. I can mean say we have something like this in the constitution, and meanwhile we have a sanitation minister, so nobody is educating anybody, and they are so comfortable in the field. Senior chairman okay say who the Ghana for be go abroad there 10 over cordona ayampa or any David. If I tell you obi or two brodo who a fear on my own didn't brodo you. Obi wo hono ma wo kwaji ade wo ne ho ukọ ho say as a fino we don't really see say we a fi abeye part of us, so we don't even care. And so we need leaders sorry no much way. So make us I'm so proud of the Bastard Boys say they are not just cleaning, but they are educating the people. And with the posters say and are holding people responsible. Yeah, so no, we have to let our environment be clean. They be beside who say me environment nya I can't think. Me kwa jumba mwa de biana because when I get there, I want to clean my desk, I want to clean my cat and send a major report. No because my dream major reports na me who say few are my dream to me concentrating. What I say, but ye so comfortable. This is a store. Nipa trasa de we cost store ni mu. Emma store rat for ni so jam. Na de ba ko say na El Chairman no kano. Yen fire sanitation serious. Ye were health minister. Do we register how many malaria, how many cholera, how many typhoid near there? Na ye who say oh, what is the problem? Causing these things. Na yen tinase. Na yen share. Your environment, nothing is being done. We have the leaders, but they are not working. They are getting paid, but they don't care. It's very sad. It's very sad. Say do a brony environment because they will keep the place clean. But we don't know. So we are comfortable in living in filth.
Okay. Yeah, next.
So say starting from time memorial say na omo kanona Ghana no kama ye nananom eti ase no na notidan ne ebre ene yesi ene yetrem toilet kra ye ntutu fo mpo ye fa enwurem ho a ne ye kɔ ye ninse o
so
aboa bi be ba betam akɔ ana say ebedani mano you know na oba abrochen so a tete no the way na omo live no na sa atonko ya ye start see ye tu from ye fi bush hono ye ba say okay betimi etu amna no omo so wo bio, but as time goes on they are moving away from that, they are changing things. Yen pennyfo no from tete no eba ne sen na nansen edan a ye sisi ye de blog si dan ye de glass ahi because obi kwa abrochire ena okohu ye ena oba ye ena obehu se oh se si ade ye si dan a ye de we na ye ne change, but yen pennyfo na omukotu kwan na omukohu niamapa no mo bana, they haven't made the effort to change from the old ways and to educate your school system. Niema yesua wo hona enua na yesua. You're moving from the old into the new. Into abrofo no mo ba no. Omo no because we're moving from the old way of living no. Ni omo live sesi no no mo dey buy krom and always see communities and owo niama fefefe say. By yen penimfo no omo tutu kwan na omo school akese no. Omo ntimi nti omo hu mfi the old kind of life no. Enka by this time ye gusu see open gutters, ye constructed a road, ye open gutters. A bra ye who say a brochure, they have moved from all those things. But ye progressing ko ye ye all self man ye koswaye. Me ba kromo ha first no, na and then no musia rain gutters no, omo ye the fish wo be to form. Omo the two form into sioni toa. A firm na a far grass in more the two green grass anymore. But newer homes are ye built a mimi day and timmy. I was the first person. I chose the land and built the house. Rain gutters are almost ye now. Almost the share form. And tinsione toa. And no answer what is sione ton and sione air but who baby and sione for almost the share form and almost connected into the gutters are. But yeah, and this has been like 20 years new. But what the newer homes are almost see after 25 years, they're doing different things. Every day, you're improving on the way of doing things. But they don't want to learn moving forward. They don't want to learn new things and change things. But trust me, they built it to the standard of Abrochire. But their young citizens now, your taxes now, young Timin Konko Chia, Sikake Sienkotina, those community, no, they don't do that for us. And I said, well, can you say, most people also almost sit down, and then you sit down, yen fat toilet in Shimo. Uko Ghana, ube and daya ye dia high bathroom ni ho. She ni ho and see dia high. Meanwhile, ye wo nkofua omo ye say tenant controls and then rent control for. These people, no, they also need to move away from the old, no, and can ni pape moi obit me the problem called rent control. Rent control for end to two and say the old state of building now, yeah, building without bathroom. No, are we still doing that to move away from there? And see, that's the problem. We are not moving away from the old. This was part of us hundreds and thousands years ago. Why are we still in this situation? Because young people are not learning to move. Into a brofono background or building environment.
Baby a store near my
You're right in front of a place of stores.
Yes. Because AMA. AMA. Amount for the ticket. Yes. Beji tax tickets. Beji taxes. They see it. Why haven't they said anything? Because they haven't moved from the old way. It has become part of us. Say we don't want to change. And they still continue to construct gutters, open gutters. Oh,
You?
Nipati Muse, who said there's something wrong. Like they don't even see that it is wrong.
Okay, Mami. Nyako. Edru nyako so on. Okay.
The who cried, you know.
Yeah. Me no say on say me call University of Cape Coast. Me do in environmental science.
Mami ko de ho. De ho woman no wo mu hu ekru mu video yi bi.
Ready?
Me pese me who reactions no omo hu.
Me fan chromo, but me kai the first time me di koem me ba boy no na onyi papa bia na ye ba fie no ni bue fusade asem say ade na ni panic cars ni ngura ni bibia frasa on say he was so angry.
Akra no question obusa no.
Yes. Also, why everybody, the cars, the people, the trash, everywhere is filthy. And everywhere, people are mixed up with cars and trash. Obisame.
Pluto. Unga say where Pluto any earth now
It's sad though. That's a mean to me. What's a nipa who are there way and what's a home.
Mbacho masi do.
Say and I make her say almost kojina hot idea because stores no go for petrol.
Me pese me say wo ma na hu wo ma hu ade we bi da.
Oh yes.
And no must say.
Omo there ya omo bisa said, but why? But it looks like in school, no, some of them, no, ya can't show Emma. The thing say Africa is filthy. Into almost so a bit more they feel that that's how Africans live. So that's part of them.
Eunice, what men wow, won't say your money, a deal more corner, no money kakra. So they are able to protest it.
Yes.
But they can't process it almost up to now. Me bad boy no kakra. Oka say no. But a man because no money to be processed. Say where you run not any pattern, but oh the akwala bear 5 years on sick roni mobile. On sick obio.
Okay. Hechamano, living legend, who and deal with that.
The way the who that say or ketwa into no. I'm showing you the best part of Ghana. Into they will catch
the best part of Ghana.
Yeah, say they very Ghana because who say of me for me the fundamentals. You know? I want it to be strong so that the corner you could na still be associated with the country because they're very important. I mean, we hope say definitely that could you best not be very fine, but I better take your time. But the future of your country. You know, we need to make them see say they don't have a choice. Their country is a beautiful country and all that, but these are the problems we have. Yes, if a problem means Shasi and Treno, or yes, I'll be losing interest. So let him build the interest. Now do our own such a man is trying to do Germany. So who say a whole entourage and I say a whole continent. It's what bitch so and I will say only German for next class, you know. Men call that Enkotonko. We're so true because Jenny no kwawa.
But actually, say they like you to tell them the truth. So before they when they
no.
So they both sides. They are working on it because say, "Mommy, you lied to me." Unless
I didn't lie. Come on. The one ever could be 2 days. We not even go farm. I'm be nimbo. Hey, Sarah, man. No plan. Itinerary. You know. So I have to come. You know. It's what it is. Yeah, you know, on this issue, don't say. I make us say, as me and national service, me major in environmental science. It's a issue of issue of environment. Now I understand it in depth. Now, your problem, no, apart from leadership, nankasano. Into the last time I make us say, in Ghana for your leadership 360 na feeling na. Apart from politicians, in say who no moody. See a buy yankasa ye feel so. Ye mo be ma me feeling. Ye papa mo feeling. If ye busha penny e feeling. Ye be feeling because ye buy yankasa ye fear etim ye dan ye demu a. Obe hu efi wo.
Yeah.
Efi wo ye dem ye dem. E wo ho. Ye pie si abonten a because ye ma me mo no mo sesa inra no bo ano na ye hwa no. Nsuo to a na makoje egum. Na akona akotoki na aye dia aye na wuhu no So any now boils down to your level. It is say yeah fix the country. No me say yeah fix your own first. Korenye ye that because say build the system, the structures, the foundations now. Nipa ne be fall in place.
Yeah.
The Omaya wo village you hono. The be out the chair. And ye be den bia. Green grass Ghana o de wash from now to so go so be. But the fact is that adwene de be ye no Ghana na yetimi ye loan. Ni aye kwan adem. Ma omo 1 year. Won se na nipa ne apebi omo nai kwan e wo loan no so grass no so na ekwan ne da ho no omo mfa ho. Yeah, sa eba no environment enye nipa ba akwa adwuma. Environment ye den. Obia environment is simply the things around us. Say obia baby a wugine bia who you responsible for space now. Things will be better. The Omayo village no nwura grass no weduadua. Akufo do ma minister baako project say wondua trees. Obekata after 12 what say obekata after 2 years say indiani na ewu. Indiani ni na ewu. Me ti ha me koto flowers 6 Europe ewu ye. Me to second one me making sure say me koto internet so every day the NT man wu ya second one me to ewu ye me mani because me sika na me de koto ye. And the truth at times got to treat the mouse and Jena koto the cold na duane wu na wa be catch say duane wu ni down now namwa. They have to fix the country first. What I say? Now me can say me service no. Omo ma ye che dustbins e ma ngwa teshi for no. That municipal office che dustbin for ma area no. After some weeks ne course ye ko inspect see dustbins no how far no ye ko en. Udu wa ebi mu fie no be kono na unse ombe ye dokuna omo so ke eburo no for some time. Ye dustbin kese na ye de komo so for area no na mu fa bregu no. Nipa ba afa kosi ni fie emu no so ki ne so ochina na uma na sermon na Monday obeba office no na ko sa de bush afo nyina embrewa ne nkoko mu ntimi na nyina nipa be 18 omo twelve yo omo susu omo kita na be odua you beba o history say nikunewu okusankola 10 oye widow dokun no toro de share dem ba edum no licha say nothing is working now. Say the last time I say Maslow's theory of needs. No, as I say, your ministers near the end. Or what's not no mushimu leader be or better sad theory need dear be use no. The crony be and non abrofuni use no. The first step near physiological needs. Near man nipe here, eduane, entadie, empabua, enframa, baby a ubeda. And reproduction and the first one. Now, the second one is safety needs. Safety needs no so we first one now. And I'll be second one also. That will affect your behavior. Second one is physical safety. And I face safety in relationship and our environment. So I will show a screen is environmental hazard. That means that the safety of the environment has been compromised.
Yeah.
It has been destroyed. And the reason is that sellers, they are looking for money to go and buy food, to go and pay school fees, to go and buy parents and nadia. And because they have not survived the basic physical needs yet. It is our environment with flowers. And then secondary, and until Ghana, uto flower potena, abaka said, then a got family day. But Bruni, or what you obedi in the next 3 years, 4 years, you bet some flowers, but many we ain't flowers because come the end. You need the effect, but those are things that it is connecting us to nature. And see a problem, no about environment now. Young Ghanaians nankasa ye will role to play as well as the government. See a share do show do mesia Jenna Diana Wayano. Grass na we green grass. and a wedria, and one as a corona, that's all. And yet, Bibi, village, you know, share and wash from what I had glasses, no wedria, no accident, and say, that is all. And we any rocket science, we are day. Bronia or no chrono, to see a winter, nyanny new. But or no obey make sure say, some about, you're na sorry. Or no crowd, Timisha, Yasumani, Wusore, wow, who needs a DNB, who do a bit of 365 and quarter days. I must say, could you be out see Biadin, back of town, where Oye did you doubt the fear or be an in Yasama. The problem, the leadership first, and some are buying citizens. Because the Mra and the Senipa. Yeah, the religion to say, and you say the fear of heaven and hell. And see, oh yeah, they are heaven or park continue and then once obey. Sandipa will so Nina would down on now cast make sound decision on what the dear uncle shep ball of to my own fan to this or can say, what the top for my metro. And son of Betsy, your problem, you're penny for this John Mahama, yes, sir. You say appointments, they cost on a crank. Yes, sir, money appointed people based on fans. And I say, be a BBO, ye panacho 4 years. You're making sure, say, at least on secure one important way environment. When the last tree dies, the last man dies. One of the easiest way to die is to live in Ghana because the environment nankasa timi bubo so na wuna wa Ghana nankasa baby timi bu na abo na we wuna wa akopɛ we bia da.
Ohini ayi ndua asɛm na elche ma no kae no.
Yeah.
From Legon to Pokwasi baby or boy you know one presidential way no my friend was saying every from Legon to Ebri ebetwe mu Madina ne adenta no omu duadua ndua wo ho obi anka about duada grass no efu saa na grass ni fu a no mo atwaja atum na ahye ndua ni nyina because nkrofo na ye di ndua na hye omusase omu ndua no ya bo musika omadi ewie nobody is following up, nobody is checking the well-being na nipa na awokro ni mu na akasa ye check well-being kanto ye be check ndua wo hwe the way ye hwe emmoa ene ndua ewo da bia ohin David na wo ka say ayi edua bia wo passport edua bia wo house number because empenifo a wo enyasafo krom no everything that is a living thing no is it matters because the environment no and making it said yeah el chairman no kai no it is a no they have to put that thing in the schools and we'll see a started church and kwalano it was school the environment. How to keep the environment clean. And I see a holding health minister. Not just a health minister is not doing their work. And sanitation minister is not doing their work. And they are still getting paid. In a Ghana for what it is. And maybe a near Mississippi or be betra saga no. I could try their samba betra and doesn't see anything wrong with it.
And they eat there, they do it. Who say do by this time we are butcher. Kofobi food you need to try. Baby branches na ye weak na beti me bu ato bi so no omo twitwa wo se na omo so na omo twa na omo twitwa bi na omo fix bi omo anya na ebu wo ho na by mistake ekoto bi so ana ekobo obi ka glass a se na ye ka no duane na ye woni po hwedua no so duane na omo anya omo ma me papa se duane ba ku kobo obi ana ekoso obi ade a wo ma me papa ko kwaso be ye hye ba ye kon de entesa Ghana nankasa half me bu. Dano car for Western region baby. A whole village was down.
And nobody cared.
Obia de Bobiax, Obia did that. Ye transfer explosive. Ye transfer no raw. And yet you don't blame the country is. I mean to a man miti I may environmental sciences. So the because say EP Environmental Protection Agency. Na me multimisi classroom. Ebe na me CI. I mean, better because the economy and everything about the country need and solve it, and you training students to solve the problems of the country. You training here just to be there, to speak English and write math and behavior, and then you will not just say, wait, or I should school there and accredit them or share the way better a Wi-Fi.
And I'm
machine, correct, machine, Because on somebody here, it's all the answer. Wait.
Oh, but I have Wi-Fi.
Self-actualization. Self-actualization is the last highest level of humanity. Ube actualizing who you are, and then you can step into danger. Now, some basic needs for window near the end. Idea be a ubia, and on I would call that you never would dream it big. And it's a one expose ya crana. Now, cause it's a there was survivor mentality. And Akola say, so ben to me, two things. So one can say that you're conscious and yeah, dear and decode now on learning a lot of things. Or also better than a conf, maybe yes, because I've got also the fear of poverty. I don't see them politicians or more money yet, or more pay the but still they are stealing because also be saying you show and you know, your country be a one a idea. We say o Hamburg ha ensu asio e no mode ato o mode kwan ato ye nkwa na me kofa o me se Ghana ye nkwa esu asio ya so foko aha ba me wota o mo ko wota ba wota munti ke na se bi enche ma me ne se chale ye hia ayo ye hia infrastructure mo de mo kwa me wota na me hu archbishop me hu di kosa o enfa ron de eche asa kana bi bia bi si basta ye penny for me di line ni edi o wetu mo kare line kada mo de line ho ye oh
okay
oh
madam asipa mesre egusu a yedi dwumadi ne ko yakasa more than 45 minutes mo hanoma mo hweye no ye nitua mu nyina mo comment no mo ade nyina ye hu papa kwabna kwansa wo ha say o comment den ye da se kwabna Boatin Dominic ene Letitia Apiachum Frank Palmer ebusia moka hon modos yentimi bomu nyina why enti no ne mesre nse momode na mo share video no because we spent a lot of time kran sana yetimi akeka ne mesi ni animu kra timi aba live o hwe or the same minu aba we ya say Eunice on tiapokra but to come and at least on also fan a chefa of ye ensom ne man enoguso no mte no na no kwa de na o se obi abonidua mo ha no frɛ mo hene misira wo am say TikTok fu bi abonidua ntimpacha o betimi anya spiritual person bi amana hwɛ ni mama adan a o kasa wan na o say wo be ma covid na o say am say kan ho na ne wa hwɛ no ho anso utimi sɛ ne ho ntɔ ne nwie and or dear bawakas or casana ye bre pants and ye one program mamma me na waka say Mrs. Simpa near ayemeno because so apart from a juma be in each in Masia Baby program me we and 1 hour penedantemu and I'm Jemmy Cassa me videos near my be here can once no me chichining in my quality in and sana yaba you ya me Jemmy just America on some ya and America America metunin me bu nyina hyehye me ene ya kyena se aye programming oba koye etwetrotro phone ho no ma nkasa amere wo che wo bolov no so ma ebo musike tuo nyina abaya na
143 into 12 love
no nyini ske kof be market chi wo na nti yesre mo ba munye ne mu betumi support edwumadi ni ma wate we are trying pa nti mo modern na mama yenye now baby e yedo no mpacho ye ko oboase madaroma oboase no mintumi nya video emfa nchiro because of moja na ewom asojafo tuo na ne mu no okọ social media na yabra omo mpese ombehu ade eye etuo eja ne ade ombeka se bia eye ntokwa nye nipa nyina no makomatumi obi okra ohu sojani a na akai ne bibi nti no wo de fa sojani kekefa to o ayi so ubona Facebook ni YouTube ni mwade ade no mo block o mo amonim no nsua because ntokwa akoso no bi o wa witness sojani a obo bitu pa obi o wa witness eja ehye obi to hu anything even year da machi kra no se nyese o mo de o madwen fa o beka say rising sun o mbetumi ahwe no so kra a block video ni ma nko ba bia de ntia it looks like fire intimesre ye dwumadi na monche ma afoforo so nsanka bi nipa ba akokora obetumi ache na mo asen like e de aka ho yanko oboase ntente mesra mo madarma ma me sha ase enfri de ho talking point mpacho na no ma me ko US mate ye say US immigration and customs and custom enforcement has started raiding African grocery stores in the United States. One confirmed in Columbus, Ohio today. Columbus, Ohio.
Trump, onya te say we win and started so or didn't she to hono. And then no na me share news. You say almost starting from the schools and churches. So they're going to be going to the schools and churches. Ono na all say on the crow and I'll say or pamobia to make country because ye mpedifo no ye crow ye sikadie no de tonchen e build the krona and can ye say ye movie no ye ni mo abegu ase ene mmrantie ne mmaba wa nyina akadem because ye say ye
schools in churches.
Oh yeah. And I use CBS News or started from the schools and churches.
Hi.
Yeah.
Every state any near baby or shall see wo. Now the states no crown are all best starting month Ohio anymore. But Columbus Omaba every state ni baby or shall see wo. Because so far Ohio pa Ghana for sorry a good pro no Columbus pekra no and yasem nti
every other pamo abrofo no nti aye mu na ye hu aye mu because me kai say ye ba Columbus for no na te say unhu bibini uko adwuma mu ani afaw and ya pamo mo akọ chire sa nti within them no one man other day they know say obeko African card is churches and groceries and they were because some of them are working omo ye adwuma wo ho no a omo ni nkrata just say ombenya omanu aduane until they know all this is na Ghana for so ye kasa obi konya okotu boy no ye broni a obeka ye asem nyina okotu girl no ye broni obeka ye secret nyina until omuni baby a also moko eno asie ne
omo pay information a nye no aso omo tu omo mayegum se monko pay information mra mo ne omo ne da rough mbeka nse
yes
Ghana for so ne adewi bia ne kan kwase asem sai obeka ka ne ni wo abaje di kwa say ye wonum ka yitimi tutwa ba US beton obeka nisha
I say when you penia on the near break, the focus, not on what focus say or baby or mine anymore. This is what he's going to do. No nya winning ya no starting say oh yeah no huniama. We're 1,500 US Marines and soldiers echo board anano. Just say he is bent on doing what he said he wants to do.
Mena say no. Oba ya sa trumutumu ajo Mahama wo hono ma me ba ye hwan no. Sisi Mahama nya akonya no wie ya an na senke ye ne ye kire ye mano what asanke hu hia sa fe ne be shelo bia nya ba ya wo sisi in US no you recognize only two genders
Waka Only obi eni ase but almost no omo ba say omo ba ye krom say omo ba be kire ye omo no omo ba ye krom enso ye penifo ni ntimi NCP sita enka say there be onu ofi di krom be ka kire wo say allow this to happen no onu atimi aka say there be say ye wo mienu e ma ye da so ekuremu ye hu say ye ka say there be and I said ane
this is
the kind of leaders we have.
Kwasie ya nafuna yese bofuru to egunsu mu. Say what nka o boss ntumi nsan ade no kana
o say o mate abo hwe de ekoso sa na o
what he wo bo aye di tum on na tade be ma chi anymore no.
But on say NDC for ni bi e de ye propaganda because say Mahama ne ba ye no ontimi nsan Donald Trump edini na-esi ho issue no aka no omo pa kire say enye sa na Donald Trump oka na every state bia ewo ye executive every state has omo mayor any sanya but when the president signs executive order now it will go to parliament even though the people now omo pass it state, they will still have to answer.
And this Columbus because they are looking into it.
Yedi nine besi was say Mahama can say oba sign and I said one can nipa na or can I say man or now or can I say Mahama ready washe boss oba sign. Why is it say a drew so no on sign no mo a mo ka sa ya mo say mo pe kro ni ye no ade na mo insist say on sign ba mo sa fa kwan bi so aka kire Ghana for say eyi ne ma eyi Donald Trump ka ye say ye betwem no enye sa nete why do we do ourselves like that
na wo kra the US ye o ma de awo awo ti ukrum no so mo na na mo ka so say ono for na nko betwem ade ti oba ye ne din so betwem politics there akunyo
yes very sad yanko oboase a
na no men ye nti a me kofa we baaye no ye beto aba e wo US no me share da be ma me nkom say me pa cho Kamala na Kamala Harris you say Harris Kamala Harris I win ade nti a menim say sa akwa we wo ba Africa for ho beka pa because na matete nso say ono you know ne mra ne na ade mpacho amempa wa hwen no bi aba hu o ka say Donald Trump enye no wa win say see ya wa ba honom no yan so mu nyina fa mu ayi for the saying tro so na yan matu skapo no pirawo ni so titewa aka say ohini David mpacho o mo de mabawo muwa ya kwa mesro oboase issue no menim se mu nyina amate na mada meka obi aho akwaje obi adwenkyere how many minutes ade be kasa de me pese ofri wakoma mu na I think say before mekosa yi no so no mayentie boy bi wa ha sei nanum asem ne sia na oso do adwenkyere aba why
one of the force and the call home as soldier for no more attack or bossy on or bossy for mema or bossy for make for a cast match him. Military soldier a soldier, police a yaban and I elected no. To say the elected John Dramani Mahama so a president. I buy in so we are rough. No, I don't confuse in summer or self defense. Ade obwase for ne man ye enya no kred da se obebun kotodwe e police ni anim sei ana soja ni anim apega wonsa ama soja ni atutu da bi nsida obwase for boys no nka no kred omoboa wa mo the force and the call home soja for no mo ye attack kiri no
neni pa ne te woni ba bi na sa wonka
masa na soja for no krampo pese no e ye den no mutimi ba ba bia mo mako check counter some were inside masa Ango go da sanke for na wom sa no. Omo yeti omo taxi nyina o.
Nanka na de woni sa no me na free.
Enya free aban she wo. Aban na mo omo kwan. Ti wo bibi ka woni aban na waka. Nti boys na mo yese yakope anu aduane no. Obo ase nti ba bia ango go for the two gold no. E hon kwan na ska o. Ah? E hon kwan na ska o. Yeah, yeah, ni asanko gold mines for na tia. Asanko gold mines ye no mo na tia.
Manso kwanso, enye manso kwanso.
Won so obi akowura o mo territory mu akọ say ye kwa akọ ba wura mako. Soja for ne mpem. E ya aban na ma order. Omo permit free aban ho.
Na de work kan kura nke nti da yi. Was gold mines ba nti sa case wa ti bi da. Say yes e bi akomo voice na yom gala.
So ka sa wo de force wura wa. Soja ni na. Aban ma ne kwan so me bo ban. Won mpem o. Tiso obi amumu se mo kopema no aduane no ya hwehwe mu no ebi kutakuta tuo ni ade ade nyina yes that means you are ready to war mo kwa kono no ti soja ni no jira Captain Smart we friends away Captain one ni your friend say Mahama asa one ojime o ya wo funya ni yin afiri we ya kunu kwa boy ko bo your friend say den jiro bo asifu we akwa be say obo asi bi ayo obo asi asa sa no mo ye mi ye soja ni na mi gina ha mi atutu abo mi nyanko na mi kutatu a mi nyina o mi sume defend me ho masa ade
woni se e boys na nya abotre cause sa ta mama isi ba da no until say
what is that case we do order
say wa waduma na wo ya
within about 3 years the piano obo ase e na obo ase for mutimi wura ya adim e kwase cement for ne bas masa adwuma na wunya nya ne aya aban na ama ne so me adwuma no nti wo bibi kan wo ne aban na wo bibi kan yes what how many pana ba be nya yin na wie afa na ba be kire nsemu Ana yes you pay anwo obi ye tia no ye nti e tik ma se ye gold adwuma ye ni di
na da bi o say go da adwuma kwa na wo ya wono e abai na ama ne tumi krata
yes
so on fanya adwuma nti
o obai na wachi tu obai na wachi tu no
oku a o me
no wa ja ne ho say wo ye civilian wachi tu soja ni timi pem police we first civilian timi pem soja ni bo wa bla okuta tuo masa Ghana I had the soldier for any make you from too much.
And yet
Captain Mahama ye bi no and na wa shasamado nti soldier ni bia de enyansasua office wo magimi nanka ye but yes obase for ku soldier 440 anka ne de anka free hwa mimi kutatu a mentwema wo de obase for the kwae e wo so mo ka no kre de omo ye na abu abo omo no
cause
nka soldier ni timi tutuo pansi civilian so say me tutuo tententente kunkum ni power for ebi sida Ghana ni
yo man ko jinja
onye
yo man ko jinja wo mo na e ma
abi amomo ye no wasa mo ka no kre obo ase fo mo ka no kre asa Ghana ha monye mema nsin obia wo no kre da ho an yaka monye mema nsin obia soja fo no mo na mo no
okay benim se matie kakrenti no yenhwe ma meni kan sha ase yemfiri de ho talking point
Ohene sa obuasi situation ni nyina no me I have mixed feelings about it. Me re homa obuasi for in the sense me kai is it 93 or 93 95 me we A levels me koye national service wo dunkwa ono fainte ya me fa obuasi kofa kumasi meko. Look at the way back over 20 something years. Udu kroni mu asset someone pom. Udu kroni mu asset someone pom. Hoye mobo. Na uba US, now ko Nevada. Ye too good wo. Na wo hwe omo citizens. Na wo hwe omo area. Me re homa oboasefo. In the sense, say, identify the indigenous are crying, say a comedium. Identify the indigenous of the that way no. Etimi e kose ye digidi by force echo. Your leaders are failing. Obuase hono ye bewo minister wo ho, ye bewo DCE wo ho, ye wa hemfu wo ho no. Identify emrightie no go behave this way. Ema ye kunkumo. I'm penny for wo kroni so. Eba ne say ye too gold wo mu krom omu kwan ye omu schools and the very people no mu too gold no ya building omu esa make na ayi dunko fe fie am kosue mu no na ohodom manager no ni fie na mkotene ni mako school papa owo fie but the very people no mu nye adwuma wo ehodom no omo yet say outcast enti me no me re homo because ye penny for na failure. Ye penny for na failure. Obi eni ho a ewo so ngu nenu obeka se ompe. Obi eni ho a adwuma wo ho no ma oye adwuma na ne ho to ne ho so obeka se ompe. It's in this case, yes, right and call honum. No, but me, I wasn't there. Obi a candidate different versions, but me point at me Gina on say I didn't know or boasia ye too gold. Near one him for Ankesia wo near one ministers wo I didn't know sa chrono atatia pansam. Omo muti kroni muno krano, mobo, ye mobo. But oko krobi so a baby ye too sikano, uti mu say yes. Ye di sikana ye jiffy hono, ye di shekroma for no. And then who call a Dubai? You see the indigenous Dubai for Nankasa no moko, omunye juma. I hope one in the bay juma no mudi. And so a natural boise. And to be there, or boise 7 day, me real mame home because ye need penny for cronim. Ye need penny for cronim. I was say omutimidi in Chishaya to her, mam right and so omutomo. Because a didija and ye bian say, I do your car say, ye beddi because ye did ye jan. Omuti assassin so ye too gold. Ama omo too gold, no more schools, so more bungalows. But omo would say a crony mono, they don't get a piece of the cake. It's sad. It's all he know beside me. I mean, that's how I feel about the whole situation.
All right. I see you what
Meaning, to say the government has failed the nation. You leaders are failing Ghana, and Obuasi for penny for so a failing Obuasi for. In a sense, she said, Yetimi aji a whole concession. I'm a foreign company.
of the nation uncle. My name is Washa Dan Waba. Without video camera there, me who say what camera mentino fixing a man file, my who saw that why a fire. Me who and I was sumu. Huh?
I ain't number to make a
I say doom so I shall soon.
Me too can not just and your boy pie say won't saw camera.
ya doom can ya pick me and say, what should I say? Why not say that?
What I say it's about time out abobo. I also want lantern. Yes, you do one. No one will get it. No one so. Not a lantern, kakraka, bro. Yeah, no one so.
You do
Why not have to assume and says I won't say more there.
without notice, without prompting, yes, sorry, and open your doom can ya fit no pa. Bepim as I'm speaking with you now. Ain't your power bank with you, all is off. Your lantern with you, you're in charge. Ain't my barber said backstage, better 30 minutes in a meeting. More fine to me and your boy prior. A doom can
24-hour economy, no. Only lights over 24-hour economy day. Where are you?
And the Okasana Meteha.
Yo, Mate.
Oh no, I can't assume share dent. Now, near Cassa or Boissif and penny for a fairly or Boissy youth. Stories now air conny dorso. And nothing of freedom fighters here by and near say we need a change. And everything has become so politics. Political word democratism.
Political.
Everything has been whatever become politics. And untino NDC for kind of different, MPP for kind of different. But so what's here both sides of the story now without politics, it is the leaders that have failed the people. And nothing you can't say, let's change. We want a change. We want new things. Somebody that will move away from this NDC and MPP way of life so that it will become Ghana. Yofi, Yehu bebre say, Amuko NDC for air pamo MPP for EFI offices, government offices. Ena omo beso omo sheho. Se ni pape mu pa na se youth in meti wo NDC platform no so say the youth went there to kind of communicate, to talk, to make an agreement with Anglo Gold for, but me bisa me who say Anglo Gold for Gold, no, they should have an office, and if you want to talk, no, you go to the office to talk, and if you are going to the office, you go in the daylight. Then the panel who how you are coming, everything is plain. How do you move to the minefield in the dark and then come back and say, almost shoot tomorrow? Yes, we understand, say, it is your right to have access to whatever the Anglo Gold have. No? But this is the way, the thing that the government has issued that place to them. Omo de ho ama omo. And you know, for you to be able to have access, you have to come to your government to make that arrangement. And nothing amuwa DC assemblyman, whoever, to take the power into your hands to do something is for you to demonstrate to your government. You don't go to somebody's concession and say you're going to, because that person is not there. And now a video auditor, so young man, that person is not there by themselves. that place was issued by your government, NDC or MPP. They came together and did that. You have to come to your government. You have to go through your assembly person, your MDC or EDC, whatever people know, to lay your complaint. No more free angle gold and penny for no. It is a sad story. Say, in the quest of them trying to find work, and I say, they lost their life. But the military man, no, they go by command. And the way you will go there, no, is what will threaten them for them to call and ask, say, what do we do next? The young people lost their life, no, for nothing, because they took the wrong channel. They were supposed to go to their government through assembly people, whatever, no. They had to go through them. No so many Anglo gold for no and snazzy. Nice shayembra, no musunyabi. And a young man so casen ade ayembia gold pe and a ye juma. And your boasino, apart from gold, no, there is no other job. That's the only thing that is there. But if that's the only thing that is there, we need to go through the right channel. The young people need to have their own place. I understand people say channels that angle gold because it looks like fee a hop and a gold no. It is assassin is covered with gold. Now ma obi session the rest of the session that is left gold in the it's a gold in the then the government need to come in and allocate some of the session gold in the to give to the indigenous of the land. But you don't go to somebody's concession and go there and in the night and feel say you'll be safe. No, because it's because in Tokromo concession or now and you keep on dying, all because that's the only section you want to go.
Now, Eunice, now only say right channel the moon and penny for the ignore.
And you rather die and not see now you demonstrate and we ask the government for change and we vote your voice, your term. They are the same people that voted the same government in. If you want a change, then we need to move from this NDC MPP because we need a change. No matter what, we still have to go through the right channel. We have to demonstrate. We have to go to the government offices and find that you don't put yourself at risk because the chrono emrana kasano so you don't put yourself because day in and day out, Obuasi youth are losing their life. And mema endorse. Ebe then ma enye bia worry. They bia and meme ye poem. They bia they're losing their life. Why would you put your life at risk like that? Oyene me de see her.
My dear, and the trust mommy, my men call Eunice or the same as you do about you.
No, I said one that can't say Eunice.
Or the same, don't talking point. And I don't what
yes.
Hatchaman of Breme.
You may my first word by member families nene Obuasi phone na yako. We sympathize with them. What this, you know. A bonfire sell more.
Maybe I can say here sympathize biao. And
say if you say a bushian phone at the phone because me sure so be more
Sankofu yo mawi. Sanka koba galamsey ya obi anim say kum Ghana for. And na me come say akwa dem so nye. Obi anim say your problem. Ye hia sa matwo boys ya mama sole agina say yen hwe na niam nyina hwe sa Obuasi fo we o ma we munye nipa o ma wu. Let me tell you. Meba cyanide ne one micro one cortisone and the deben killer ya wo mutim wo And no dom no. A time 15 years you. In the next 15 years, no. San Runu Wura Yanoma Omono Ombako to inti Obia na opese oye business no. Business ba kwese odi hu uramune se kokoto eye nkonya. Kokoto eye canopies. Kokoto eye nchanse ye de no anuane. Kokoto niema ye de kirekire eye ase. To san niema no sha ase se o de be renti because obo asefo no obia yare galam se nkrodo ebe kum omo ankasa. Enti when o ma 15 pay de say nya. The phrase yeah demonstration against cyanide ni ade na omodi ko ayifo na ka this people will not come. Ne ma me bet na aka say hi Bukari nko wambaba wani tuo. Now so when say wo ba na ni abere kom de ne emu ade no wokoye when say yes ye kunkum omo ye kum omo emu aye emu oden. Enti ebinya sa modin we any sen kom kwa na eko. Eye owen eye oboase mine o ekuro no da ho no omo nyina na gigye Yes. Yes, will be a baby. Nanka young oboasifo no or hino dear and answer paying 43 or mokrum, or munin account be or moko.
Yeah.
Eno wo but ya kwani de ma ebusuafo o ma hwe o ma de bi e papo omo hia na ohene ko bi omo omba omo oma omo yiri omo ni ade na back to the issue no ohene won say de bi ameka say freedom se wo di to me if obi nsema na say woni obi ntina se atoto asem ho a emba no boko say youth bi ko twon muti na bibisi na omuwu a na nkofo ye na mudimi una abeko amagana say de bia meka say freedom ni obi sistiw on fra no pendware ma Ghana pon ya era youth ni enfan tu etim say e be dada crossroad na NDC ni MPP akasa omo transfer constitution no ama bibia be fa yi constitution weapons na ewom na mo mutimi di nsɛmfo form ho di no see that the only time as I didn't see say youth now but together I rush you ama ebi ewu ebi nse kika ebi eni abo ebi anom who say still the youth are coming, the last youth is ready to face them so that e hona so no be surrender ene yakata now their obosi youth ni koye ye no enu enye saa de ni bi na ye kase ye pese ye no de bia me kase so pese wo ku eji atumi efi obi nsema 3 process and 3 enable to yeah ye kasa wa hanina ebetimi there were exile points no you do level bi ana ye ntumi nko Ghana obi ye were exile ana se ubewu ye bebo utuo ye be shutu ye be assassinate ana so ba that prison that 3 we na say oh ye political idea you should expect it their boys ne na na nko focus oh omu oboase omu deserve say omu ye edma wo obi sure comment him say they to employ 80% of the youth and other people in Obuasi. My question is say are they minors the fact that you live in Obuasi does it make you equivalent to work at Anglo Gold because you live in Obuasi? The answer is no. So yeah, about say leaders they failing and the youth nankasa ye failing boys no treat the core no in conform failure mo ba no gold issue asase Obuasi issue omo chiefs ni dikan a omo busua pani omo maame ne papa ka ho omo ofa ni nyina ka ho omo nyina because Obuasi na yes first no nso to a omo pe na go ni bi the form mat na ho yes see maxims of equity I say equity deals with the vigilant not the dormant and this how are there now what na ho no be be fa wa de no to foundation no or start kwa no do lentala untiri wo kan ten sasas na media meje o de ne kokota we ka to say compensate because o see foundation to blocks now here dey enti no omo koye no omo ankwata omo ko fight say ye na ye ti Obuasi ye kwan nye ye nso nye galamse ni kuyen e say ye nso ti no me dey bi omo ko say omo pe adwuma ni bia ye that means omo person omo ye no omo nye skram ni kofi no omo ko didi eno nye national issue ye ni ovako anane ye wotema no ye na ya mbia mbotwi anka se ko ye ma ovako because say omo ye ovako dede kwen e wo ya sum na ye ti wonti ye na ye ko ye ma ho ye nya ne sa that is not it. Let's lay some things right. the youth in Ghana, no, young priorities, no, they are wrong. We are so wrong. The same thing here, they even cocoa. The same thing here, they be yet nasi din. Ma at say ye if you be achievable. Now for the year, we are higher. Now, Omuka say, most of them free zongo. Me question maybe some who say, why is it always people from the zongo? How long? More opinion far they will say a political attack, a religious attack on any group. But it's time Muslims zongo one be someone say and then more politicians used to move for dirty job. At the end of the day, no, the zongo communities don't have water, they don't have road, they don't almost the allocative funds. I remember Emma Zongo community. Abusa, one of the guys, and this kind of man, Sansi can or the other in Scanaway. What did he do for the Zongo community? There's a whole ministry for Zongo. Our ministry near there. What do they do for them? That they be a say, Oshe people, the oldest politician in Ghana is a not now. Parliament, some of them went there before I was born. But nothing regional. Most of the time, they feed most of the southern, if north neighbor. But look at the level of poverty in the northern region. Look at the number of people who free northern region. But look at the state. They don't go back again. So how long would the Zongo community allow politicians and people with power use them for their dirty games? How long? Who certificates? Who need certificates? Who need some of them are making it look like they be say the fight freedom na political, for political interest though. There is a party but power. Now could just so now could get rough no two one. Yeah, but na hana say be more condolence one me back. Yen bobo ade we because they are smart. There are collective fights. There should be a strategy. Any strategy, any plans that politicians they have their way with us, no? Captain Mahama, mining side ye kuno. I make how me video mo say, Sakola 5 years, ever toy gun, eko dina military him, mining side no yes say ya. Military be able into ekono. Because omu who send ya mo lenche Captain Mahama, mining side. And it's a way of civilian. Now what mining site environment. Now who so near you will poster. You did military might in America for say Mausato, let them see both of your hands. Say I will say, who say show what to a ID card at trainer or bebo to Austin money show one sa or person who some you. So who could that police any videos be about who's a civilian no military man who could have phone. Civilian both phone at all. Why do you do that? The man in uniform or say way now I could burn phone at from near there. Why would you apart from the fact that they are military men, they've been trained and all that? They are human beings. And move 50 so now more mobile they are more person madam besenia money idea. They will be charged for incompetence because they are at work. Yeah. They are being paid. The uniform no no. Yeah, the ISC can essentially because only on a particular task. So what is the problem? Yeah, to me, and I say it should be negotiable, but we should have a strategy and way to go about it. This is a message keep you. The youth, no, young person so you go so you failure hoba. And now only you take at your university, near Kobisan Colano, person who go school and also person who quabble, or because it's Bisa Colasa, then our person, your same years slave queen. Slave queen, you find you go to fancy. You find you more mining side because slave queen just away a miner. Why a geology? Only a geology. I go ahead, my hobby. Omo my geology no. Omo certificate the job application to omo apply. Ya vet your interview. Near form. And then now they was one of pass a t-shirt. It's not to see my and come up on time and I go to good. And yeah, one of use to cyanide no. Because Galam says no, they are not being regulated and all that. No, they are the ones who are even polluting our destiny more, our water bodies more. And you be they say yes, school boys, no, but to me, trespass will be proper. Because whether we like it, the youth, or Boston and back together. said, this is our proposal. Now, they be a make us say, now Omudi NDC, NVPC, way, no. Because your groups so support the party. You were more, Omukas, okay. Papa, we are obey. Many the policies, so many the ideas on it may per se or your president. It may me campaign a man and answer me the call one because me believing in ideology. Sandy pano, the upa ni power. That's the one yet the opa. I know now, I'm not back out. Let me cast me party, but NPP, why I say, and this why I say, because or tomorrow, not because of what you obey, or tomorrow because of review policies and ideas. And they won't for some person party neighbor because say, or more contract be. I promise you, your mom designated a minister be, a more ambassador be. Into also then the combat war, I'm a party number power. There will be so obitani sick or a businessman. It's a party by a CEO, HMano. Traffic light wo Accra to Kumasi nyina sesane nyina bob mayen me so make sure some dem kon be wo ho ama party na ba power. The last group no wa uni certificate e ka say Mahama appointment here course ya utimi hu say titles ka hu be doctor professor the utimi say school no dia dance yet ya na mo see passport hu nya sin education so ya appointing ministers hu titles wo ni no hu wa uni anu bi so uni capital e ka say kofa in Chile, pre-SHS, Bianio, Beduna, supply in Chile or Central Region, only capital or San Chino, now they acquire now you are what you seek. Would the also a more minister, and the Udo conquer all our party, no, all our party, quite beso. It was an old quiet send this, you send it there. When a tenants now the cash. Oh, Genesis, yeah, until opposite sector. Who is so bad, it settle for 4 years. Obedi broda for 4 years. What is the so? I don't know who cause young family go to Manasa. Any baby, no. Any baby now, Muribe. What corner? What intino? Who can negotiate before 7 December? No, who because who needs an boss in intino? Mahama. Uba then I be mammy. And now fear mammy winning about on the 7th. I could just say no to toilet. No fear that got now. Yenna because or more position. Yatada down. Mama appointees no and you winning ye and son of course show. I did as said that obianim that into 7th Friday. I did see an alarm for signing ye. And you feel now toilet. I too late. Could not say if you next 4 years. No one negotiating ye. Tiny deep party. So the ordinary citizen, they be America, here for mano, ye na they be a scapegoat. Because your negotiation skills are poor. You mean say negotiate, ye parate me, ye must say, ye, no, new here, ye bet Chiano, so no, ye. O nim ye bet, I hear no, ye. So this thing, no, ye, that guy in a cow video, no. Military may training, we know so sometimes they can go where and mobile soon idea, but to release fire on a group of men like that, you know. It means say and ye be and quit. Now more call so yes, time I'm more call one ajo. Who know we could go and I don't know in front of no negotiate. No, I mean that coffee one on almost one on a negotiate, you know. This is not the a lot of things are wrong, but you to know we should have a strategy. Easy for them to disperse us because the CNI thing, ye na yet see us freedom fighters, no, ye to me support that act, no, because this should be done the right way. But at the same time, I don't just say youth now, yes, so ye per se, ye cano, say any and ye cranny, but now freedom fighter, I know a dinty nesto yet, and I am munko jif. No, we don't do it like that. Ye dear sir. Who call so you don't go Asante? For certificate, bra, why environmental sound, why geology, why chemistry, it is okay, day, ask what? Who know, ask what? And section. Ah, and that's a pretty.
Father Nation uncle. Be one.
Are you not me gang?
What the more menu and I'm actually a businessman be a day, Chumberima. 2025 model Rolls Royce, no. Jamaican and 400,000 Ghana CDM say Nyamia da Roma or non so the nedia aqua pim kama intino. You go so bumpire so no so rather didn't know Beko can hona one dozen or Ghana too much. na news aba no ai mbacho over
Enora ya na me hu saa car no on social media. Eja yekuro Ghana yewom obi toka a blessing nti bloggers yi fa omo camera eko honum ko eko video car yi ko try even to the extent say exhaust pipe no mu nyina omu twa kire yi.
sa chumbere ma no
Yeah, sa Rolls Royce no. Say
no omu jana kwan so ono no me toka out the brown so be video is Ghana for no ne omu yedi ja kwan no
Ghana no on say oman bia
we yes omu ye nkura system
ahon chere poverty level no ye high obi sifia e news obi toka e news, you understand those things news enti I mean
Ethiopia Airline ba what they saying ba Kumasi big
news enti you know ma the mentality and also the mental state of the people. And it's unfortunate said no na me who this cars video on social media. See how before say ube mama bamu ya na me say or the akwenya accident amount for my whole lot of comment about it. And that is also from that angle. On my main call Obuasi incident and so but before that no my member be for here on YouTube, on Facebook, member be for nyina akwabana enda omase. My member co-panels and so mobile hands so my munyina so adwuma. In fact, I've been monitoring from backstage, mobile juma. Kudos to you all with the fantastic submissions. My mention free bus stop boys, issue, also. In fact, these guys are voluntarily doing a marvelous job. Now, the who back we na me bo fukura store bia gata that store na nimna amna ateche a bola nsu ahye store gata no mu ma enso amanfo tia no abie almost store. Oyene ye nya soldier form mama babu nipa okrom hawo. Enti one yankasa kofa kroni nyina so ane kopra kroni nyina one kasa ba bia wo ba be store wani mu so nti mu ye nipa be 5 or 6 muntimi come together na mun clear gata na mote ho ton ade no I guess a bus stop boys efiri o muntwa mfiri ba bi o mfiri no ma ba be clear mamo nti we nyina
what think kasa we no so I madam
oyine omusiesie mu wie no ohwe ensu ana efamu a ensu no kura ni da ho kura sen de omu ekọ omu pipe ahodo omu kura omu no mu ofi oyine me bisa me senti enti mote ho cross we ebabie stop ebabie shop ebabie mo store tena ho no diditi emma mutirim kura se together no ubetimi ayusu one Saturday and one Sunday bi dia be clean hwe saa dia na ewo trosem nim say we nyam so mpafra hunidie na ho no me ka bibia say heaven bi wo ha krom obi no obekọ heaven ni bi o krom ha because efia ye timu ha se no nyankopon bi no ane kondo bibia ye bia wa ha na nim de ntira eye bibini adwene say wo sum nyame ama wote bonka we mu esu nyame na wo sole a wasan ho address she pese wo kotena sole dem na mimi ni nyame antika mesan kata ni Dubai ni America mu na maba betena se bitie wo asema wo beka kire me. You see, we are wasting, and one thing me nyananka bamu ama me so maya embam enyamba mu no minim said that be na bamu dia oyini eba no efi pa pese ye tu fi ase okrom ase ya o. I think say you best start with education from your crèche ne your primary ne ya start educating kwalano about ahunidie ne the need to keep the environment clean near the but the band yem penifo na yenyini from mfa say 15 years to 40 something to 50 now. I was so mama soldier for ye bigu oboase bogalamse site ho ba was so mama binum etisi krumo na ko mu krukura emfia wana so mu krukura wire si bi won na ko omo hye dan teta nti wudi bibi to fom na ehu pani ache na nki abo wachi be 3 ye to so sa be 5 years ani pa dwene be ye adwuma ohu ade no that's be men ko be kwa dia koto be that's be wo ampo bibini ye nipa bi ye money freedom be abibi fregu amanoni se ka brofo ejaja omo ho a o anka omo nia asra White House no nyina anka omo shia pete White House no nyina broni so nim se sa creature na we tutum no ujai na wo chen plaku nti broni are very strict ama in fact honum aye clean up to date nti ye kroma say no I think say nka military aban bi etie masemi na company fo etie masemi na nka wo de NDC administration amobe muyi mu sanitation minister nanka sanitation minister woni military men na kasa won ebinom mo bogalam say site ho ban no the environment also needs to be protected won nanka omunya soldier fo bi nanka odo mo nhye mufti we dem mo nhye soldier uniform nanka omo fa mfia eni nam krom din ti said ye omo enya soldier fo no enti uche da jai ngura bi to for my nanka ya bo wachi ya ba o store ni na se gata ni mu ayema nanka ya bo wachi ya mu ya sa be 5 years afi won odadem ko anadwe be ni say ngura bi da bocho ko fan to ye meka bibia
Yeah. Yeah.
odadem ko anadwe be ni say ngura bi first ana town council for tabba fiefie oh ya ma menum timi ye compound ofia what is the town council for appear from office to office gate ni mo munye si abotre kwesi town council for bo na obi adimika obitimi ko find the ball na da ko send the bedroom ye nipa ben ya ye nipa ben ya ye nipa ben ya ye nipa ben ya ye me yan say emrante adwuma o mu ye ombe ye adwuma ne clean ombe ko after 3 4 5 months ombe ba o machi no na o machi asa akọ back to square one and na no hwe video ba bia o mu ye o mako clinic gata bio na contractor bi akọ sesa anua e de akọ fele gata no na ibo fuse ya na makoma yire say tem so na me kram phone you see corona
They
I
call
wom
it
no
gutter and they don't respect it, but we call it.
yeah o de mame nko boase for issue do so the tie no say mame nka asem we na ento Ghana ni bi a wotie me bi atrim one thing I'm who say you chroma say no dodo na elake especially the youth ne say they don't
They call
understand
it
the system
gutter
they are.
and they don't respect it,
Afa we dem
but
ba
we
cho
call.
afi na me ko you video no omo wie ye no
Oh,
say na aba dane say ye
oh,
na wo kan na mpese me hye ne ma why
oh. Ohini, so we gata
ah
ni we hwensu enam gata ni. Hwe.
ah
Hwensu enam
time
gata
na
ni.
omo ye gata no mba cho say na etie eno na yedi kan eyi kire mo a eba beduru se eyi binom store anim uhu se na we nyina bo ma no mpa cho omo wie ye no eno na makọ honum omo page sesia na mekọ ho mo ka o kasa nyina no eho na na mo nti ba bia abodon pem no we say no
Oh,
sene aye no afi de wo hwe omo nsuo na wa wote nka se awurade
ohini, eso we enam gata yi mu yo. To be honest with you, mo fan chemi e clean sin so bi anipa bi no mo northern region.
oh but enya northern kwa even Ashanti region there are some small villages bia omunya nsuo we
Yes.
no omunya we ya ombe no ma de nyame ase papa.
And
Ohini,
ohini
enti
bana nwa say nsuo enam yi e river bi eni o e na nam gata ni musa.
Oh,
ohini, enti wo
right.
mu wie ya, wo store wo honum ete honum ti no. Wo mu wie o mani ewu. Enti wo nanka ma di mo atem senti ye wie ya nti high kama mu ni sen nanka ma di mo atem nanka mko because menim ne ntira nipa a wo se we ye nipa nti tresi ne konso anti wo so woda sori a nti obeba be san de hu akọ bie ne shop na obesa akọ aba be bie ne shop na de da so te se de tia no te ho anyway that is
Aba
umufu
mesela o de
umufu
ho ne besi a na ye nsi ginae wo ho menua wo motete store ho isu so mo so tua tax aboa na ono beje tax no wo discan fa he aboa no enti mo na mo so mote wona mo obi beje mo tax adwuma yeso ode ya on fa nye no mo so mo nim nyansa se mo bedi twobo na mo de nkonti ba di na chi wo ba so obeje a we se sister ye o wa no hu yi enko agi tum ehye da ka se hey na mo ba ha se ene mentua yi ne bie ma omo toato ase na ai sister we de etie nyina sa office a wo de ma mo mfi no wo ha adwene pa o we de
Yeah.
mo yentua ma mo
Yeah.
nko na kan de mo yentua ma mo nko ofa
oyene ekuro mu hasem no me na make say me hia military man bi ne bi obetimi a de bibia to ye because ya moyen pa adwene na nsi kwan so da ye hia bro
wa hwe
nti enye fe hm oyene mame
ofa
nko
o asem
boase
so ai yen ko obo ase
oboase asem no dem pese me kan say it is sad to say 90% of the youth in this country, they don't understand the system we are living in. They don't understand how we are not being governed though. We are being ruled. They don't understand how we are being ruled in this country. You can say will be governor, yeah, leadership on the Omade Mayan, yeah, governance, yeah, then a rule, they are ruling us. Now, quite almost first ruling, you know, it is a woody in answer in P quality. And I said, don't want to share that and take the question. I say, Mr. We are branching now, yeah, babuna. What's some bet to me a day? But the quite over fast so attack no can be a wrong way, and a baby as you know, you will lose. I realized, and it got to a point. I decided to say no. We don't have a strategy in fighting this all the day we are making. We don't have a plan. We don't have a strategy. It seems like it has become. I mean, we are just making noise for noise sake. That is why I got to a point. I calmed down and I was just trying to figure certain things out and understand certain things. When you see what bossy me share videos not carefully, na me and some na the guys were wrong. The guys that went there, no, they were wrong.
Okay.
And it all bounced back to lack of education. Emotions, and me find say incitations. They were incited due to some utterances. Journalists be Captain Smart, make here a total mutrim. Into these boys, majority of them not fail to say your party ba power. Yes, you better sorry, actually say you penny for na bent, we have right to go there. Forgetting say whether you penny for no are in power or not, those that own that territory, that own that concessions, have contract or have been given the license by these same leaders. Or mumbra nafa utu miko hono. They gave the license to them. And on common sense. So because I say, omoko hono so omuni omoko bageni anaso omuni omoko negotiating omoboa. It is a lie. Yenko galamsey site in negotiate anajo omoko anajo no omoko underground. Anajo no omoko underground. Me te kura etu galamsey wom oba konongo a owere mines. And the bigger concession ne your modia. But guys now omo enya opportunity wo very minds him no no. Omo so their illegal route omo so create omo timi the fund underground that timi the call very minds concession him ekotwa bo ni bi ebeyam edidi. Omo kwa anajo no ma ba anopa. Eti edru maybe a say abrofo for beje very minds na omo so make sure say omo I inspected by Bia with all these loopholes. No, most of the security guys in it, so just I block all this. All this route because before they come into the country to get this license, you have no idea amount of money illegally, and I say under the table, your leaders takes a huge amount of money that doesn't go into the nation's coffers. From them before they give them the go ahead, they give them the license. So when they come into the country, the topmost priority is to make sure that they catch up with the money they pay to these leaders and make profit. And for that matter, they won't give a space for you to come through illegal ways to come into their concession and take away their gold or take away their stones. That is why they will protect or they will secure everywhere. So because the guys went there to negotiate with them, it is a lie. They were going there with the mindset to say, yeah, buying Abba and ordinary, also a change of government by, Ibinum are running and chasing people out of office. So these guys also mobilize themselves and plan to say, on this day, you better fat down, because you want to. And now AG for alert before until they also got the information said this day these guys will be coming. When the guys got there, they started cutting their chain, their fences, almost at least almost to trap fences, with a violent way, any appropriate way. And so over the negotiation table with this kind of approach, my brothers and sisters, looking at what happened at Akrowe, I was saying, baby, Ibrahim Mahama, this not Ibrahim Mahama, this Captain Mahama, the Inchirabuase, a military man who also was on duty to protect this same site and this issue, the same thing. At the end of the day, the people over there lynched him to death. So also a military man, that's a war concession, that's a war Galamsey town. That's a you to know a mobilize camp at night in their numbers. in this kind of approach, my brothers and sisters, you have no option than to also follow the order from above. And at the end of the day, the result is what happened. And to make the ambassador me catch Ghana youth now more galamsey towns, and even the youth across this country, and they say, what's somebody to me there? But the approach for you to be heard, for the approach to fight wasam might or can't be wrong. Let us always make sure we use the right approach. We can never win with the military or the police when we want to go with them man to man or boot for boot. We can never win. More be another, more be incited. A lot of the youth are being incited by these guys outside the country. They incite these guys to go, and at the end of the day, they go and die like a kukufu. Utina Ghana hana mobisha ni camera chisha ni dem incite say koho we a bema koho we a bema. We be kuma to atwene ni eku to twene so e be kwakofa akoto atwene ko se uye so e be be ofufuadi ye ofufuadi we e be to abrabo no so it doesn't end. This Obuasi issue, this is not the first time, this is not the second time, this is not the third time, this is not the fourth time. It has become a yearly festival and a yearly tradition. And for that matter, those who are in Obuasi that are educated or that are elite, should find a way to mobilize themselves together to pass or to use the right channel through their traditional leaders and opinion leaders and the political leaders. Find a way to make sure, say, they come into an agreement or they come into a situation that each party will benefit or will win. If you don't use that approach and you let somebody incite you, say, oh, we were a bema kohonom now, mama lambi kodada koye basere bazawala be the two. Sisi now the two. Come now, I can say AK-47 eba we a bema. You bet you want to go from me or fire me so camera me team fifro we who me kasa me defend there be. The fact is say come de we no ma. Na and for that matter, I was a kumurem copper number for ton be namudi be yabiani dina sikaba hono. Does not mean say we do more. Behave anyhow because you have a gun in your hand. Abuebu honoma otona se from na wan wo timi ba oso oba oso a wunyawa obekun okun so a wamba wahwe wonkwa oyere no man so kombede wo mo ne na koya na wo ba. Into the first simple for na ya dia enye na we want to fight or we want to stand against what they are doing. No, we shouldn't use any approach because this boot for boot or man to man approach, we can never win. It is not possible. Mo be another, mo be inside you. It mesre mabuno no binom. I won't just switch on camera and defend and never it is defendless. Mean defend it. I will be stupid because I met to Obuasia. The moko no sa dey no men kobi me men kobi there be me men kohonum say me kwa koye there ben there men kobi. It is a mean kobi there mean kan kire say ko because AGA no e ho na wote no wan firi suru ne besi ho wan firi asase ase no opie epie honum onam through your leadership jabi ye ofie ne nyina atifie na se mene ma mene papa ofie na ye nya hwofo na hwofo na ye nya no no o treat ye ofie honum na hwofo na ye nya no no on respect bibia on di fie on mra ne fie on hye so a why na wase mene hwofo ne kokontokwa mene me papa ne me ma me ne be kontokwa because mo na mo ye the elders at home na mo amakwan ma hwofo bi aba ifie ha and at the end of the day hwofo no fa ye nya hwe it that the name mo na me question mo it say leaders and I said the people in Obuasi are me epobini no abanta aham so a you guys should call your traditional leaders or call your regional ministers, your MPs, your DCs. You guys should mount pressure on them. You guys should go after these people. That is maybe the best way you can do. But AGA no there, to be honest with you, and you may musa kombesa kum wachano pamu kombesa kum ombekum because omatiaska esa tia tax ahodo esa enya bring fiska o hodi akọ UK because omamba be diagro ye ni mpanifo abodam enya time oman ne diache America enya brese TikTok okra ye Chinese app okra ye dia ba ne man mu a the citizens 170 million ewo so a omu ye omoni amakwa na America enya bre person fa kwan bia so na ogye sa application no every China for nsem And for that matter, she said, do you know the agreement Trump and Marco? It is going to be 50-50. Any profit every TikTok America will benefit 50%, and then those Chinese and whatever Singapore. Most the abrofuno any say once you are in your country, your people, your territory, you protect everything over there. You don't give a chance for somebody to just come in and benefit and go away. But it's unfortunate. Say ya bodam, you penny for na bodam, ya him for bodam, as for bodam, and a damn Nasanya and citizens no so bodam. Inti Mr. One more you know, you more damn yard we more. You be quite watching it. You come to change so I did change both of Weddy. Maybe be out to a chat. Made the man be see how he.
It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Something has to be done. Something has to be done because you will grow the bray. I want to mine. I want to go to. As we're croning to tin pan somewhere. You were him for crony so. I don't know what I'm writing in Baba and a brosa. Who bought my bro? Now, your politicians, no, now render a soldier fallen so useless. She say, elections and said, okay, now a branch here was so genuine. Now, you dare not, only Kromuha, the first marina. Me who will Kromuha, my bet now Kromuha will be menina. The first marina, me who in uniform is my son. The first soldier, me who say, uniform is my nephew. Omo 90 basabasa. But Ghana no, omo kita man 4 bags. Omo kita empra 4 bags. And citizens nankasa don't respect them. They have lost respect among the citizens. They don't just say according in a basa all because of politicians. Politicians are saying bibia omo di bibia your politics. Ni asuma we kona ko this adwuma we me ba bema me ma say and citizens ni so informal dwen ento enye adwuma. Hwese na ye kumu amrantie. We have the human resources. We are not using them. We are just wasting them. We are just wasting them. And then shey kwai e kwai ni nyina tete accident ba na mama nyina ewu. Na yesi ye wo mpanifo wo kronim. And then for how long can we be slaves in our country? Me, I really feel for Obuasi for I really feel because of Niama mehu e wo bin kro ye tutu gold was so. And then mo tete yomo mo show mo ni yaw nti ombubeka make that the clamor no ma sorry no mo ko because omo kasa kro mo mpanifo nkasa omo obi wo ho ne ma meti fie na o pe bibi no bisa oh for us go me dream me ho na akwalada ati trios e can say no aginsem. That is what is going on. We don't have leaders. Your leaders ni nyina di enrambo ahimfo titi hodomo na ye mo man say. Aden say that na El Chemano kano or say I was say ukita a certificate. Obuasi hoda ye 2 gold that you say to. Do they have a mining school or training or citizens or one? DCE wo minister wo. Do they have a mining school? Omobe training the indigenous people, no, so that they can also get work. But Obia is thinking about themselves. In Penifoni, you know, thinking about what they will get. And I want to memufono, moti honomo, and I want to in Kuntunjuma and a move. No, it's sad. Me, I'm so broken with this Obuasi situation because it shouldn't be done. Now say said or he need wafaya kind kromha say bibi papa bi efi baby eba na beba be yi omusika na akwa ye be make sure say ade na tena kronimu ade bia so eba kronimu na ebe bo ekroma na abro no omutwam adentina mako concession na ye too good was assassin so na mo bo assassin for indigenous people no go buy ukwa in futuro me say about 20 years ago say I don't know say they see e bia ne say car apiate car ekoye na amanfo ebu enne ye nka ho asem na ye wo mpanifo ti kuro nim ebe de na emebru no entity because they are tired. So better on the comedy comedy no be kono we so we asa yeah. I can't blame the boys. It's true. Say they have to pass through the good channels. They are going to pass through the good channel. Who is listening to them? She could for the very president. She did ye rally say ye call ye. No yin ni. People are suffering in that country.
And nothing I can say, freedom fighters, can say, make a change. If they decide not to make a change and decide say they will live in the same situation now, that's what will happen. They be our fire can say, who will grow, what to grow more, wouldn't say, or jifobi ni wa hospital yet, wa crying yet, wa wounds you, you have to use your sense to live. You can say, let's make a change, demonstrate for a change. If they want better for themselves now, they should have made that change. But they voted for the same consistent 32 years. They made it, and now you want to take power in your hands and go to somebody's concession? No. What you should have done in the first place was to make that change. Make a change that will change the whole system, the way of governance in the country. And the youth have to take upon themselves and know what they want, where they want to be, where they want to go, and make that change. They need to make a change in governance. They cannot just get up and be rowdying or causing rout. No. Change. NDC, MPP. Change. If you want to be right.
Any until
Mbacho yakasa aka 4 minutes na 2 hours yapon nti ne me ne se mase aba mo na 30 seconds obi amfa na no disi metwa tom na nyame yadoma Saturday ebo Ghana 8 p.m. so a yebese atena se nkomo de yentimi ni nyina nwie bebre ho no ma na esenke yedeba meka video bi a ewo ha na nka ese mede toto so a eye kwan a omofa so omwura fom no ehu pa manka na meboa kwan kro omofa so wura fom no enye so simple sa enso no omokọ fom ho no ma obi na apie ba no na we no mentumi mfanto yi so ma wo nhwe ne kakraka omo na apie no nti ade no kra nhye danye easy sa wo omokọ fom ho no kra na esan yewu ba bia nipa ewura me wo de me kọ ha no me ho me bete enso kakra nipa be di nti omo no omokọ no kra na nke na fom nti wu se nipa na ni abre omokọ sa na enya asem keto ade e pam no ya bre yenko ne yenko nko home message afiri ho de ho talking point ho no ma 30 seconds be ya kan enya ne ye be kan etwa to ne be mo ma ye bibia ye work bia 30 seconds honestly
that was ni etiefo say ye fa to ye ho say Ghana ho hia ye na ye mabru ni so hia ye de bia mekoso aka oni nyansa ni bo a hu nyansa ye buban niama ya besua ne ye pebia ma ye man ti ye betena ha eno a ne ye ka Bastard boys yi edwuma omo ye it's beyond me peni bia ye say ye pe education ya kofa nkrofo mkita titles sanitation minister onam ho. This gentleman came out me up printing out niama if you yet to say udama kwan ho ni atwrabo ho uleta $500 omo printing and omo de education. So we have to start educating the people, and I'm so happy say Bastard boys are doing that. Na me yase in Penifono are not seeing it to bring these guys out. Even tools are would be ye juma timemufo and the mom. Zumi lion and amho. Zumi lion and amo yesi ye Christopher and so ye me who hawa onyakupo kro huye. Zumi lion in Nambo and other contractors in Nambo, and these young men, no, they have to beg the ordinary citizens to even give them tools to do what they are doing. and so you won't penny for. And to Boston boys today, your boy Machidom, we are happy for the work they are doing. And I who said, Cecilia and my Teddy be I dreams, starting from them, and others are up there too. Into Yabeko Swakasa, ye did then ye bet me yancy, Yabekasa, na educated Ghana for them because Sanke, I don't know where I don't think say your Ghana will be so enlightened, say, but it be also a fear ufim. We should young cost one so you musa near educating. Now young cost now obwasi for no so. Let this be the last sacrifice you do for these politicians. Mon come humbo, mon match it to Mudisi, mon match it to more for no. So mube you are monasi chow chowa. Mon kona munko you are more monasi chow chow. Mamon kona yenkumu. Ohine, medase.
Enti yebeja okwan why mame new free so hwe na ne wa me yi free so okay abusia edamu nyina masi nyame ya adoma yes sister no na ede ne de bae no asido abo atembreme
Ohine ne ebeka biom say you know ye ka say Christopher Ghana ye Christo Maya enke dwuma ba stop for ye enke ya sorry asede so mo be community labor because all those people omuko jinagata no ho eto ade no all those people hey I say me ne call off
what them yes on kapa
all those people omuko jinagata no ho to ade no all those people omuko bibie so na the end of the day no omu nyina Sunday omuko go asori dem mo bompai entinka ne papa mu no asori no to do communal labor and do that education but omunye and aban no so form ho ohu ena oboase boys no again yema mon fa kwan papa so na mon cause change. All these things can stop if you yourself want a change. It will happen. And you know, the youth, please, mamuntie Captain Smart, mehu on the way of Kasa, any or no what a soldier for now all disrespect or my soldier for now abuse the protecting. Now what gun and Nina youth no why they protect you into Mesramo. Wunni mukura wutimu no ese wutimi hwe wo so ye ne yamfa wanye hana enti no ne menso me de besoso no fine ye da obia
thank you kona koda koda dwene hono abre mate koda okay yes sister so mamenko h na bi mame for fire na organ mpacha me hwe no nko
Only kwanza abaso de me maka nyina obeka ma menti no ma menja muhana me nkona heche no so ye do ba de asese duabo no yadane na ise wo ho atowo na de wo do kakra bia wo si abodua
wase yabo ni dua hwe
yeda adofo amohwe on YouTube yeda munyina se mo amohwe on Facebook yeda munyina se ma me fan so ase na mentachire na mentie mu meda mase
thank you offer yeda se pa ene meko hecheman no hom wi ana me de menu atwato
Yo, yɛda sɛ de wo fa kan no yɛda hwɛfo ne yɛtiefo nyinaa ase yɛkasa wɔ ɔdom sɛ nneɛma bɛyɛ yie nneɛma bɛyɛ pɛpɛpɛ me last words ne sɛ youth no yɛmfa yɛabrabɔ no nhyɛ yɛn nsɛm saa awugyadeɛ ne adeɛ sɛ yɛni nyinaa yɛni aba so sɛ hwee ni hɔ a yɛbɛyɛ inherite kuro no ankasa kɔdi one side nti yɛn na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛni bere youth ne nteki reproduction on serious and now me wo na wa wo 8 be ma wo a ni cotton is 8 etowa ni cotton e peja no nti na oniska oni ene business na wa wo 7 12 this umbaga ko sha me nemu ye bebu meto those things no ye planning your life ni ye no ye planning ye sa what say say we are say first no be ba ko betima be yi say a hwe de wa we ase na iko na upa wo 18 the we need plan we need strategy we need bibia de be show mu abo mu a onfa there's a probability say enfa nti no yen take the bull by the horn yenye enifenia we be say ye online na ye relearn so we ka bibia dwe sa dia mi step ami tui esusanso na ebetima ko say sa ankoyi a say na ye result no say result mempe boy say omuko hia sojafo tan komo tina say okay ye koye kona gidigidi ba ebetimi eti say ebetimi shuti ana the answer would have been yes and ebi mu betimi who said on bed channel or more energy no I know say energy ne was show akoma was show leaders not disappointed all these years. Yes, but the right way we should do things. We have strategy. You may need that or not. Emotional. Not because the banner what are we fighting for? If person kuni ye na ye hu se kuna ye na ye di de na se ye na ye be ma ewu anase ye be di ade a ebi be wu freedom never na we ni ba gwefra won say twa na sebe entwe ye ntino ye ka bibi so na anko ye ama etiefo ana ahwefo a muhu ni se e odomu na ye de kasa ye nye in a disrespect anase say ye bu obi enintia ntino da mo nyina ase aha na me de manu besi na ye we share Saturday se na wo kae no 8 p.m. Ghana time na ya twa jumena so.
Thank you so much. Enti Major Hair Chairman no so kwan no yeda na se papa why ade. Hair Chairman no yeda wase bebre why. Thank you so much. All right. Asemo mamenko hair na menkofa kwabena.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, best okay we adaroma rapo na yapon.
Mate, na bonete. Me chao etiefo, me chao so. Na bibisa my first question is say into freedom fighters ya kaya ni ana.
There be ebi ho na bi ti say amazing. Wa unim obaye no yenya no na no yale hen say wasan wa adwuma mu denden efri na no nyina no yenuanom bi no omunni ayimukura nti no they will come.
Me say ebi no mun ko honeymoon.
Ebi so ko honeymoon yeah.
Ibi eduma we ya sha say na bebe na feel say je the way I face the country the more amount for buy na mo be say I did not be real. Excuse me. Na yesterday because I don't think say omoti duma na ya fatu ya won omoti ase any angle ya tackle. See enyama ye kan ni nyina mpanifo yeso aye bomb omoti am to be bia ye dido matem ye kan ete yama ye din say disappointed MPP members. I mean ye jitum bia mo na ebetu bia say ye kan no kre no nko amon kan say ye try through na ye 2 foot go ni penny dear. Tag us whatever you want to tag us. We'll take it in good faith. Okay. Me say after 4 years we ye benya kakra NDC for kakra kan your home because asama waka any baby awujina from hell from above. And I know program first we then hell from fire, right?
From above, yeah.
Fire from above. No kra waka up to now obi antimi mfa wonu kra mbutu ho. One more bet test nyina fall because you stand for the truth. And I'm vision waka can say me Bible change your crap no. Mo amutim da crap no. Kakra ma be hu no. Me gina no kwa wo so catch mo say. Da mu di wa broche no. Enye insire bi ana say enye mo right bi na government of Germany on ma mo Mexica. Enye amutebi na ye German for so mu ni dom because idea Trump I was say you gain if you want. It's because of population crisis. Nuclear woman no. Oma short. Omonwo. Na nipa na kata oba ne bema da wono omonwo a na wo se kofa bema ne bema na ne de benye film. Enya asemu na Mugabe ka kire omo ne se the most ye natural asemu warrior ye nim gudem ye mamo 9 months mo nyinsa na mo mpie.
Eno ano no omo ye be mo aduane ye be yimu bibia fine.
And the funny part about omo LGBTQ BWXYZ now omo ye say over man na bako da soro bako da form eye den ya bako be bema yoba Oh, me man say no so. Bako beje, bako de bema. Inti enye ajimu yare na yawa. Why are you playing role? Do the natural thing and be free. The person me say want it. Inti the same. Je entambia yeshi. Amount for mo kofi. Only say entampia kan na eje omko. Because yeah, the enye kania na edidu o. Ye wi anakasa no, e no mom say o TCB o TCD na wo mu no. Now, omumu here no make say they o imagine entampia to munti yenton wo store no there. Yes, legalize no. Okay. Say akwa we owo ni go pram. Papa we NDC for ni pay. Oh, Sam George. Tama almost a short in Semba ya na ko for the title. Say ahondi akwa edi gina gays so kan apapa. Inti yeni how be we kro yimu. Ya mamu 137 MP se mo fanko fight NDC MP before no. No man passing kwata policies are mine. Yet ho na wo de ho anwo de nyekoko gays so e na ye pass e-levy. And the Trump buyer also I then or find a pen now I sign what I say. And you when I
just like that.
Nana or papa what I say.
Lord,
when now we what I bet but the in motive won say yanko parliament answer. Yanko bobo. And you my sign on tia say wu. Don't ho. And when pray, I was there. I 24 hours in somehow. Listen to me. Me say when you pray, only 24 hours. Me 48 hours in one day. You are not serious. If you don't know, you don't know. Man, who say? And the point that say, oh, mama yanka home boom. Let's pray. Let's hope. Yeah, boom pa ye we. Me and pana kasi me mbobi. Na ma obema John Mahama. Me mbobi. Me want the doctor start say, and na yema the chance. Yema want a chance. Now what chance? Me offer my ba yay. Oh, what chance not offer my kufado. Yema want a chance in your day, my wine. Look, when you are break. Man, Trump on by your Prime Minister Trudeau. Or the home protect say crime in put in 19. I call Malarago. Or because your man and one and say, or by G25% duty into who are back. Go far back. Now, and I said this 9 years ago, say, Prime Minister Nadi in Yujuma, because you use what you have in life to get what you need. That is why obeying for one no more. Said na what way so in there are qualities the way we say we jato wa na could do Kevin Telechia. Obey your hand Kevin Taylor because the obey your best channel. Just or not their mouth. And son away na the obebo, but the only him say what he David. Oh, what ya wa na wo you so hwiri hiao Christo hwiri hiao and hiao and we say wo bi o platform yi a won kodi mate nja wo pese wo ka oboso stem bia wo so kama na wa wo hu na ko baby Trump buy obi ne ni abre o ne tunsi ko na so kra na ma fo bu se because he means business on be this be the agro on ba se ready be ye on be kutuba quotation on ye onim say ababona ye bono obi akun e de je no ho so say Russia be di and America ndi no onyankwa say China be di and America ndi no onyankwa and this is what we have state our leaders. Let's use what we have on our land no na ye ho nya akono say ne be ya ye mfa ye no mu because we are tired of begging. Say again say me ni your culture a ke bit ndeka say papa ye so ye on my Ghana ye culture ni ye nko dwen ase ye mfa do parliament bobo ano because ye wo how I die so ye dwen now Trump say obey obane bema say mo na adin chichi mo bo na mo ye politics mo dey da mo hwa mo pam no town America Kamala buy obeka say game tum me bo so ko
that's right.
Say mobile that way out. You do best sign or someone best sign. What is the use of it? You are waiting resources. What? Use homegrown solutions. Use homegrown. And you never be why I dear my dear here is because we are not using what we got. Why is you could see a band so to say they still Berlin and could see a Ghana. That be Obian cancer. Say bungalow near Bay, ye hospital in Bay short. That's a Bay hospital money pen young one. Stick to it. Oh, yeah, Papa, you now, but you catch. Why you catch it? Yeah, bon, Mamma.
Papa, DNT, I wouldn't me inside a Tumutumo Bay, no. John
Papa, this guy. Now, from Moscow. I tell them company push no. Na wo go na te kan ya woda o menya
na no photo baya na damfo trumutumu ano ne da yi so hu za video no
man hwe
oh me dey buy twem but we dey need na chikin da chen be hwe
okay na say ade we o san yo wan san yo ni o de ba ye say we jai nti wo no wan anate Trump come sa go fa babium mo pese mo no so ye table tennis a young boy no koka we ba na we twem we ba no de aba ma mo form no then na what do you stand for as a black man? What do you really stand for? Ade no ye nim nyansa de dada omo no mu nim nyansa na ombe pass omo ho a why don't we stick to what is important? You know be bro why hu hia se Ghana de ye de hu be jimbi hu hia ye wo ya kase ya how squad ne omanim so sa esefata o
omanim se when your friend Andrew Solomon on the John Mahama ti dan so ho
kire ne jiaje
adam for no otumotumo for onim sika omukuta when Akufo-Addo to miss a pass bill ya can they call you you are a man you are a man you are a man because and Trump in so baba be the baby pewdy and yes nana it was a fair a year or cancer on it then what do ma kwan na because of some tafreta from mutrum ni o man dam pass de bia ya yinti musuru se me no ka say Kamala was a Kamala Harris
or the kunu ho
edani kunu ho na wa ade na what me de symbol colors akobo Jubilee House ade ya colors ne gun say chiram onipa da sani se on tia se say we tumutumu for symbol
that's not it's simple yeah call basketball boys to play
I was sure me no ka say na kwasia boy na ne yere ayi pampers de atwa nani so a bini wo mu de atwa nani so America no aboa we ai niam nyina ye tumutumu pick gurus o ye tumutumu now abawo ntumi enye no wo na onye tumutumu he be ma wo hye ne nantem o hwe ayi for symbol hye wo ana wonim se Kevin Taylor ne gina ho na
let me share the ye nipa din se ayo boy bi na nyono a
wono Kevin Taylor ne gina ho because oni ne nya sa photo ni okonya sa ba ko ya meka kan ho a nka wo be dey you a
that we mo ye hwenim no ya mo yo that one mo ye equality na we equality na da we ho no wa ma o see equality be equality men and see we I am a fight am there's a difference between
David Amohe me ko sha sa atali we ya mpacha ho
ya ka wo center why kokko no na wo person perform
me le minya ni nyina medi
obe kuju ana o de be ma sabu da oh that be yeah
say John Mahama untumi nsan ade we adentia untumi nsan Trumu ba Ghana ye ne kofo aduo mutrumu Ghana emma o motwetwe o mo enieme schools ahodo e wo Ghana ye girls school nyina ya initiate kala no nti obi ne yire kura te oda so ye lesbian obi ne kunote anso ye tafre na se we hia emma brabon ko na nim sesi a America for na mo so
obi bedroom atem to nation agenda
science so your problem science keke
Yanko basketball boys for you so you know mo bu etuma but me one will say enyim bi wo kwa one will say yeah na sometimes you know me sheda count one too much in the sense hey oh yeah there sometimes me gidi say ma de ne enwe payo omo hia backing omo ye etuma na omo kwa na asabesi na name biom because ye wo to me what so and they need that support. As much as I'm volunteer, I'm say, I'm a human. I'm ntimi cleaning her. Now 1 week, I'm a back. The I'm come with him. And a beya my baby, I'm a bambu. And that is my fear. And like I say, baby, you do. Say you stay, ampa. Now say, na 90 me anya. I was expecting John Mahama says, an executive power either man as being the first gentleman of the land. One of them, could have been one, which is sanitation. Just that alone would have shown me ampa there is change coming. change be any mesimun empire and po. He
Say John Mahama by wabi sanitation minister na.
mente.
Miguso tete me pacho mumu biati ana.
Now about wine.
Ebusua fam wo ha because so John Mahama wo hu. Se otumi sam Bastard Boys ho na okosoa grante.
Obefa wine.
Sanitation ministry. Ema ne wo
Obefa
ministry.
wine. How na do I know when you be that. I mean, on Casabium. Why no be fan?
Abran fe ya ntu from din.
Bra, we change day. We wouldn't answer that.
Good ministry no good no. No sanitation ministry. Bro.
Yenimbre, bro. Yenimbre. Yeah, Galamsey ye kunko. Me see the new Galamsey a recycle. A recycle. Me see all the opa nyansi ni ba ko bombo esi paste. Omo ti support ye kuko yi mu nyina. Pamba jisika ode ye man 10 pesos per can and 10 pesos per bottle. Ube kwane kwapa ni jina odo ni 2 bottles show more than 20 years dey pay no amass me too gold. But where is the common sense? Yes, why you see a train to the BBC? Everything ever. The dear we hear what I was supposed to that kingdom come, that kingdom bear them out. Then we hear from her. It's all on this earth. Why do you need to pray? Buying bondage na one kasa hon and pomudine na one kasa hon. The long lifespan is what you eat, is what you how you protect yourself. What else do you need from heaven? Then to why keep your fingers crossed there. Yeah, have bet in your course. Opa yambo video for 2015. Na for 2024 dey into ho. Na ye caption if you were dey say. Ade ko esunye ben ne wo bet in mu a. Ye na onye that's what there. BBC. Are we kidding? We are just about to waste another 4 years. Now I can say, yeah, buy a non-conform nobody scanning now. They say you can no almost 1 week. Wait, so now I can me found. Oh, play now we need to we all. Now one can't say we. One can't say more platform so.
I can't believe.
After often we back obey a press conference. I can we actually say into me then me that's soon. As soon as I them that. Let's continue. It's Bastard Boys no. See na omu here backing. Omu here backing to say unyo kana sama to Katankra or as well backing vocalist.
Backing vocalist oh.
Oh, see boys ni here backing. Say ebia omuko na so oma volunteer I clean ho wie na oma ba na mpotemu for na say fia. Let's start to give them some ticket. Let's put some punishment. My mom feel bibi. Maso the phone number power. Oh, mama nya so mo ntwem ho say. Ye hwem. Ye ti ha na boy ti be clean ha. O mom warm. O man ka say the mo volunteer job aba be ya de no. Musika ni mo hwi ni. Mo be maintain ade no so no within 1 week matter have him biom. Mo de mo ntwem. Mo fa mo kan nsin ko ni keke na mo nko. They need support. They need support physical. But so mo ko yeduma na wie no. Ye hu aban leadership bia e che say ye de ni hwe mo. Mama ye bomb pakra po enye adwuma no zoom line po ye hu dia omoye na obi etu no wesi what oya na wi oya ndi wi na wasa be sem e abebu it's very discouraging, very discouraging. Into the me feel say Abrantia no he needs to get serious. Say yes obey voluntary not the same ye papa abaso but as I say ye hu implication wo ye dada sitnim. Yeah, to me, you know, deliberate was to regu for mobile. It's stupid. Yeah, I
say, many be actually ya to I say, soldiers and conquer one dear modern say, you be keep chrono clean, but Oberquam Yakwa could 2 a year say, you a soldier for our Ghana.
Man, custom couple on by own. Me say omun show omun presence because ye ni na yet abrofi omun democracy you need to meet some ball in the room not about to abroach a chrome ball but in penny for no mudi omuni mono and I protect mom with meaning deity but the one nam hand to work and now face to face out must say and go ye because then be some saying that go for instance can ha on my brabo really any say why mo enchini me ko nim emu fita na odi o hwenka ho and it's okay to obedi emu fita na sa 24/7 and now obekwa koto ebia soup wo chance no bebi no ahye mako emu so obeto japa ye no ne de lie obo kwa treat ka no ndware because of service you. So this is how they were living and sana ye kapo ye de court and kakra then call and be diversify kakra ma hu say na ade foforo bi wo mo bra bo na chi. So they are not all that perfect, but the leadership, no, omo ma won fe kuro no dabi we are going to kuro nfa koto Rolls Royce from Mexico to nim dabi be drive jiwa go futuro kwan nim ya nya no sa they protect what is within and bring from outside in ye jimi no de ye boko no ye wi ya be di ahimie wom so ofa sekonu no so ho na oba na tenchesem ko na bo so ko be yekonu mo yie ni mo na abonti abo no mo ni enko be kwa abonti ni mo same thing applies to our men ye busuan fo ni de yeten ye se busuan no na ye tiakra ne busefe na bo e to yie na se ye kwa na fe pe hotel akwa kodem yes again no stay and some freedom fighters me de bia me can say that motel force so NDC MPP they do work cry again no still aboti from that kwa sorry and no kwa you ye we took wine at the hunim there, we be won green grass and a chairman do can ye still on tias ye. Or no pona wabano. Can do shame sumunim, say what I say sumui. He like the time we see show background. Still not who of who na yan fan na I want light of here. That mean it will take 20 years. Say you better take wafa. Next say wafa. Green grass no insuo na toy no. Obet ma action insuo no. Dad, a drain, obe directed in Sunenfa, now I'm a channel. And now says the one near that ya, but not pumping sooner view. And now say, highway na near ye, pond cry go, now pond no a chin tuntun cotton no pension in what to chifwa, no double no munam come to bar, no way no moody, or moody no, yan the bonnet so, and the dear no, into tuntum day empire. Na highway no soon task my yet say chon you use what you have in your life that you don't need to beg anybody for it. You don't need to plead to achieve what you need. There is nothing that a Ghanaian lacks. Nothing. Messi zero. First thing first, take less or minus one. Yen taking inventory. Then that is where you start. Your human resource, which is the greatest of all resources. Then what is your problem? Because without it, we are doomed. And that is why you see us all begging for visa. That deportation way. I want videos. Company Bema critique obesu ma. Then after now, send an I see young Fawumbra Ghana, no. Nana, so they say, we are Bema Bragana. We are Bema Bragana. And
they say, or no say, I didn't never come back or Yanshani BC.
Because you didn't cost other house.
We are Bema Bragana. She said, no, I say, and go for the Johnny.
What can I say with? Okay, when you about Canada, country was there now offer. Now on platform also. No boom. Oh, Muntu Kwai, Mombram sister, hold up, nigga, hold up. Oh, catch a and say, yes, it's $40,000 per student. And fee you crew him. Yeah, Vampire Canada buying because I buy no watch there. Yeah, Vampire. Now we are over time say, where did the money go? It your belly. And for the buyer, me catching it says, sister, I dear way I trap. Omudo musikani we are on the portom. Come on, Trump buy 2016, no, Nepal need to form 50 US, no be room of Canada. Omuti say you be deported no, and you about US, no, Nepal trek from Canada. Canada growing yeah. Go US, go room. They say, Omata back if you more. I ask more, Nana. Now, only David to what catch say, fix the country, fix the corner. Yeah, one case of dia. Then a bay ya, send a Dubai for a young Kwasi Juma. Now, full and 4 person by your crew, the day deport on every Ghana borders, your Kobukui. Some amount 4 person by Ghana, 30 December. Yen physical now born of a father and mother of a Ghanaian. No, yen tikonomodiano. You see, hey, Jimmy. freedom fighters, mo ye wine, mo ni candidate, and mo ye say, and mo kasakeke, and ye home direction mo ko. Hey, and David, in the bed show step to Abba.
Mammy Musa. Akwan any abresa obepam go for
Trump. Miss question. What has he got to lose? Then lose. Oh, the bottom I didn't lose. The guy is a businessman. And let me tell you what is happening. The echoes will be as team is the same. They say, baby, you do know, yes, I got it in name. Oh, can send me say, oh, catch you on for. They say, no, you're on conscience at the. Let me tell you, maybe you're wrong. We are going back again to that regime. They say, yeah, grabbing sassy. And because Trump will call, you know, the brace with it. China and Taiwan budget any day on Taiwan or grab on this year. But yeah, in your first case study, Ukraine. Say, Europe say because the money to America so. Akwa we on Chile, wakache mo say more increase more defense spending by 5%. Germany nisika, France nisika, Italy kun omodeka. Say Russia ya na oye mu neighbor more than 15 years no. Mbasa kwa yesambe wa ami. You have to go to Russia and beg. Mbuko who beg was Russia. Enya fango, enya gas. And that is what is happening. Then se hono sotidia, then Trump agenda no ko J Iceland ni Greenland no. Ebe sotidi. Obeko Panama so, obege Panama. Because now no a land grabbing. Ne ko so ebe so. Obi apensase a ene dada no aje Canadian because obi apeso position on na so launch here they will reach you. That is where they are going. And yes, he means it. What does it got to lose? And yet the right way, baby, I baby Drew no. Sanka nimdia yesuya our technology no. And sanka yetimi ya underground ya sister yi chire yi. Nanka oti Berlin, nanka wo do Beijing in less than 6 hours. Because Oshe bomb by ye na, meaning the bomb is faster than light. Speed that light, bomb need to quiet no. And you're fast and say what's so like the break. So why are we not telling this energy to bring the world together rather? That is the problem. And whether you like it or not, Russia the oil no, oil for the survival. So we no other side now, only say oil thankful. But one on one the chino. Be brain na sali de na komo pe. Because obi a person nyankwa. Obi a pre. It's here catch a penny for nothing. It's about time so yes here there. Happening kwani bi because in kwani there. And kwa ayede. Ye man no ke ye ma me no na ke ye ofie na ye so ye ma me no ma. Anke ye. Say wuti we na kwa penny ko ta ba so ma me te Ghana or ayede or yare. Yeah. But no, let me make Ghana or Jema or and all share Bruni Abrewa only the same age. So no too. No, beside no and I mean miss me what miss me one never no too. Because we are all gone. Yako. What I say, Yako into your papa no more Ghana no so omunya 70 years 80 years or money no more so be some type of mom. And then you need my so don't we need it? That is why we say fix the fucking damn country. Fix it. Because your mama also you came to fix the country. You put ever control physical. So yeah, can't see ya then also be na. And so bufu so of my pa. I go for the say obey you could not say now see na ye. So fix the damn country that what me. Let me say, oh your mama for you are not a truthful person. You are not a truthful person. And I am from boy Abbas freedom fighters. Say, I'm for sorry, agent this so yeah, man, 90 days, yeah. It's because of us. Yeah, so camera, yes, I say, Casa, can I be a style, be a KB. Into the press, and yeah, anytime, yeah, more be 90 days. Oh, jacket, yeah, you are being paid.
Yeah.
Of course.
Now, we'll catch your house.
Open your payroll, so I can't get
maybe I know. I could find to be fair by me, so my call of S-Gracia. Near 70 million S-Gracia.
Yeah, bought them. It
says 4.7 billion, yeah, 470 me 4.7 billion. Near 1 year cry. NDC for.
Nkwasa for ya ombu abeyi a omodi esika kwe. One na ko jema ma yese ekoji esika. Accountability na way. Ye tsomoka every month. What is say Akufado ni 120 minutes si ba kwa be jama say okọ demonstration ntia na kai. What be? Waje na ketia. Na ye man ye nya hwe no. Who fight for us? Ye na ye accountability say ye tsomoka every 30 days. For a whole ministry, the day for most to be a the mouth because I'm from my wa, or baby. Say, ye did me. Ye, it's money ding. So we are here talking blah because it's money ding. Ye, come ye nakatia, ye young paso. Now, yes, I'm trying to understand sensible, ye chain 90 days. Okay, all money GP for 90 days. Or 90 days, just obey money, we are near started. On your market, the prayer, ye started. The clock is ticking. 8 hours back Juma. Then away. Now yen on 90 days, yen chain wine. Say or by a dang. Trump buy or snap or started there or my warning. Trump will start so my warning. Now we to Italian Prime Minister. No way to no do US. Now we to blame Prime Minister, you make premiers, Yanomon and your tourism no. I'm coming to hotel charges. When you break, you enter on chain wine. Nana, I'm a job, Nakoda, a couple level Mukrumo. Exactly the video. It's money in Jay. It's money in Jay, the in Jay.
40 minutes to 12.
Yeah, for Saturday. No,
thank you. Saturday.
Amazing. My pro. Yeah, my pro. Okay.
Thank
you.
So now, and did you made in a bit, Madam Master Mojimre, not mobile share, or 2 vlogs, and Tuntumakami, Francis Coffee, Deon, Madam Masapa, my idea, Mina ma support you made in Amana come up, papa. Unis near Busiaka, Presla at any Busiana. Aha, and did you made in a basis, sir, follow you, mobile, be a Becasai, be our channel, but modern self subscribe to our channels, no. Ama, what they saying. Ye jumadi na tumi aye kama my bread 2 hours 36 minutes and I'm here. Salaam alaikum, have a wonderful time and take good care of yourself until then on the Megan Sababa.
Missing the planet to Abano, yeah, no Musa family. Anani Panama president, yeah, no Musa family. No, ARR3ST. Samami wa balega ile juma biya sika biya ni mi o ma fami won jini se mi ga bankran mi bankran be pesika mi ba be duru kran mo o mo timi mami welcome o mama mi be semenda ma sabresa a mi bomi kios mi timu ye kakra o mata mi greda o ma ba be seno o mo si yanko I found never walk. Gonna fly far never walk. Yeah, China, yeah, Indian, yeah, American, yeah, US, yeah, Togo, yeah, Ghana, I don't think I'm a pammy, yeah. Gonna pay for it and I'm a pammy, yeah. And when I'm a jazzy, I know. And when I'm a hammer, yeah, Manaka, Kai, Sabatuta Metura, Mubeda, Abatuta Metura, Mubeda, said to Abanivia, Mubejiasu, and Unami Jasiano. Gana Fuenuna,